Hey, what's going on? Oh, Pete, go. I'm not stuff.
I didn't know what you wanted to do.
Pete, just go.
All right. Well, are you ready for the totally
Of course,
awesome?
I'm ready for the show. I'm the dude that moves the needle so much that I brought back coffee cups. You know you people don't drink out them mugs. You got 15 mugs on your counter. You drink out of all 15 every day. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, oh, you're in the wrong spot. Hey, Jedi, nice to see you.
Hello, and welcome to the Tax Show, your everything else.
What's going on, dude? Yeah, I've been busy getting ready for the con, bagging apparently Lucy's and stuff like that and other toys because Booth 900 will be completely toys this year. And apparently I came home today after loading the truck. Yeah, I'm tagged in maybe 50, 60 tag posts. I mean, what's going on, guys? I know coffee mugs, right? Coffee mugs. Yeah. Okay.
Because we use them.
No, you guys don't use them. That's bullshit. But I'm glad, all these kids and wives should be thanking me because finally your dad's pulled out the coffee mugs that you've been giving them for years for Father's Day that they've never freaking used. And they actually showed up on the
What
counter.
else would I drink out of if not a coffee mug?
I don't know, a tumbler, Yeti,
I'm at home. Yes,
yeah, at home you drink out of whatever. You probably drink out of your hand. You probably drink right out.
Yeah, drink hot coffee out of my hand.
You just throw a straw in that.
I drink it out of my I know mug.
Anyways, let's say hi to the chat. They're already going wild. It's been a big day today. We've got some interesting stuff going on real quickly. Jedi is here because he suggested cereal, so we will be doing cereal. And there's a lot of cereal here. But we'll also have the regular, the 5 and 5. We'll have a couple other things too. We'll do the are we doing Forgotten today, Pete?
No Forgotten today. I swapped it out to do the top 10.
Yeah, top 10. Perez. And then I've got a little bit because some people had asked me when I'm going, and since con season's revving up again, this con, what I'm looking for. It's going to be some weird stuff. It's not, I got a ton of shit in, you know what I mean? But these are the things, I'm not going to give you everything, but I'm going to give you, a couple good things that I'm going to look for. And then we could judge, if I get them, if I find them, cool. One of them's a grail of mine. It is actually a grail because not this looks my new grail. No, it's it's been years. It's been years, and I'll tell the story behind it, and you probably have heard it before, but we'll go through all that stuff too. So it should be fun. We should have a good show today. I know we're going to get a troll in the show later, so I want to say hi to that troll early. How's your nose doing? Ronnie, what's going on? Time to have fun. Over or under how many times Marco goes off about something? Well, hey, I already started. I started watching these videos just Marco. He's better than anyone in AEW ever could be. Good. I'm going to screenshot this, and when I run into Ethan Page this weekend, or probably tomorrow, the next day, couple days, I'll let him know about that. There you go. Countdown to Marco. Hey, BK, you're not showing up. I didn't get a text saying you're coming to town, so I don't know. At least I'm going to be there. Which wrestler do you think at Motor City Comic Con is going to try to annihilate me?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to be there.
I'm not really worried about any of them, to be honest with you. And Ethan Page is from Canada, so he's nice. So there you go. Eric, good to see you. Joe, great to see you. Yeah, Joe and all your mugs. Yeah, I believe you drink out of the teacup. I don't believe you actually drink out of a mug. All right, what's up, everyone? Obi, good to see you. Saying hi for their algorithm, Ed. Hey, Obi, did you get to that? Did you get to Ben's sale? I know that Brian said he was the first one there for a half an hour. Nobody showed up. So, yeah, there you go. Tempted to pour it in, but still didn't want to dirty up those mugs. Hey, Sticks, what's going on? Kenneth, good to see you. Eric, what does Marco get? Marco gets the stomping New Balance ones. Very good. Marco gets the stomping in the New Balance ones. Nice. I like that. Lopez, also, I know for a fact you don't drink out of a coffee cup. Yo, Patrick, what's going on? Repair Tech Tony, good to see you. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do too. Yeah, top 10 of George Perez, man. That sucks, dude. That's a good guy. I mean, I've met him a couple times, and he actually was pretty fun. I don't think he lost the love for comics, but he definitely, as Comic-Cons got bigger, wasn't appreciative of the circus that Comic-Cons have turned into at this point. I will say that. I mean, he's just kind of more like, I'll sign for the fun of it and whatever. He used to always be everywhere signing stuff. All right. Yeah, right. I'll just throw some spicy meatballs at him and give him a $3 coupon to Olive Garden, because that's what you should do when you see people in need. All right. That guy's a clown. Tiger drives Marco.
Don't forget, we might have JJ stopping by later to break open some cards.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some breaking open packs. Machine Gun Kelly, is that little kid that did all the tattoos all over himself from Ohio? That kid?
I don't know where he's from.
Didn't Eminem already destroy him? 3 years old.
I know there's a really skinny guy by that name. I think he's got a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, that's it. I
don't know much else about him.
He's got problems, dude. I don't know what's going on. Stop drinking the water in New York. It's not doing well for you. All right. Yes, Perez probably did wash his hands. I bet you. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about that man. He was nice. So, all righty, Rude. Let's get into the news, Pete. Or do we want to talk about the show? Hey, I hope you all got your G.I. Joe's 3s. Look like you're starting to be a little pickup on those. No? Did you buy your G.I. Joe Adventure? What was the other thing? How many copies, chat, how many copies on average after you left the shop today? Is this camera just keep refocusing, huh? How many of Grimm did you see? How many copies of Grimm did you see on average? That's what I'd like to know, because I saw
a decent amount of store variants too, I think.
Not from Detroit. BK, get out of here. Don't even try it. All right. Anyways, what are you saying, Pete? He's gonna get silent.
He's store variants.
Store variants? I don't know.
For Grimm, I think there's a couple at least.
Other stores I went to had them, but I know they're online. Which one had more store variants, Twig or Grimm?
Twig by far. Twig has got a.
There were still shit piles of
60 some different stores that did Twig variants.
Holy crap! You know, a lot of the news around us though was we do have Motor City Comic Con coming up, so like everybody was just kind of bullshitting about that and hanging out, seeing what's going on. So I mean, my LCS was just pretty much. This is like the 4th week in a row that nobody gave a crap what came out this week. To be honest with you, so at least 16 plus multiple 150 sets. Oh, 16 plus of the 1 in 50 sets. Holy moly! Yeah, BK, get out of here with this nonsense. He's from where the river set on fire, dude.
Who cares? Now with that, I'm going to run the thing for the news. Machine Gun Kelly. Like, it's a difference.
I'm from here. I don't want to. Don't
care where he's from.
That's like saying, I mean, I don't know who. Well, if you're from New Jersey, nobody wants to claim New Jersey either. So,
I mean, no, don't even start with young that. Rappers nowadays have a face full of tattoos. I don't know. I guess that's just the thing. It's the gimmick now.
I guess. I don't know. I don't keep up on young rappers.
I don't pay attention to most things.
Don't follow them.
They're not comic related.
Pete, really? Because we're doing cereal ranking today. Is that comic related?
No, but there's no news related. I'm not going to argue whether the Cocoa Crisps came out of Cleveland or Detroit, because I don't care. All I care about is it delicious?
Yeah, that's a good grab. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's fire. That's Patrick. Let's pump the brakes on the word fire here. It was okay. It was an okay book. All right.
Let's see. You might just like the cover.
Dwayne Scott, hello, and there's nothing wrong with the Ford Taurus. I actually still own a Ford Taurus.
Ford Taurus. Well, we're going to start off with our box office report, and after a couple of slow weeks, we do have a big winner with Doctor Strange 2. Which
there you go, Pete. What'd you think of
Jedi? And I saw it, right? Jedi, you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. I thought it was okay. I mean, like I was saying, I wasn't blown away by it, but I don't regret seeing it.
Same.
That's a general census. That's what everybody was saying the last couple of days too.
Oh, 187. It's a solid domestic number, though.
Sonic did another 6 mil, huh?
Yep, it's still piling on. Still piling on. I'm telling you, I keep Sonic. My son's yap with the Sonic.
Bragging that
I keep talking about Sonic comics.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, all the kids love the Sonic. All of them. That's all they talk about. Sonic Minecraft, Sonic Minecraft, Sonic
But
Minecraft.
yeah, Strange has already passed 500 million if we count everywhere. So it's already got
Nice.
$500 million.
It could show everywhere too, right? Oh, I don't know.
No, China I think is out.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't release it in China?
Yeah, there was something that they said they're not going to release. I think
probably a
they
North
wanted to
Korean
change.
character. If you have anybody who's of North Korean descent, they do not, or not North Korea. Sorry, South Korea.
Actually, it was probably. Well, I don't want to speculate or assume, but it could be America Chavez's parents, maybe.
Yeah, that's possible.
Mm.
That could have been it because they really didn't give you much.
You know why they didn't do Shang-Chi, right? Because of Hong Kong. It's like Hong Kong, South Korea. If you're anybody who has if there's any Asian person who has a conflict with China and is a star in the show, they have a will not show list.
Or related to Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. Or if you do a show on the Dalai Lama. If you do a movie on the Dalai Lama, they will ban you from that too. Straight facts, dude. I know
they got their own triggers. Like you got your triggers, they got theirs.
My triggers, people faking that they drink coffee cups. Yes.
But yeah, I don't pay much attention to ratings and reviews, but I look.
Yeah, that's nice.
Curious, but this one's rated below the rest. Not surprised. But again, it's not terrible.
Below the other Marvel ones, not below the
MCU.
Below all the other
No, the average. Below the average.
Yeah, because it can't be below Loki 2. Or Thor 2, I mean, whatever the hell.
I think part of what I was reading, the first Doctor Strange even only scored like a 79. So it's not like it's that far off even that first one. But
Joey Lyons,
you said you didn't care, but the next couple of news stories are going to spoil a little bit. Sort of. I don't think they're huge spoilers, but we will spoil a couple of things about Doctor Strange with the next 2 news stories because, I mean, they kind of showed him in the trailer, so I don't think it's that big a deal. But if you don't want to see the spoilers, come back in a couple of minutes. I'm not running the thing because that thing's loud. All right, our first one is going to deal with the Illuminati. And just part of the story that Wanda wasn't even on set with the actor she was interacting with. She wasn't on set with Professor X or Mr. Fantastic. They just, through the magic of movies, edited them in as if they were talking to one another. So I wouldn't have guessed that. I figured they just would have acted it out, but I guess so. Makes sense. Having all this secretive stuff out there that they would just film everybody separately and then just cut it together to make it look like they were talking.
So I don't know. Cut me off if I'm going too deep into spoilers or whatever. But so was there a lot of spec for the Illuminati? Because it was underwhelming, in my opinion, their appearance and their abilities. I'll just leave it there. I wasn't too impressed. I mean, it was good fan service, I guess. Seeing, which is about the best thing I can say about that scene or that.
I think that's all it was for.
Group of scenes.
I think that's all it was for. Yeah. It was just, hey, look what we can do, and that's all they did.
They were a little match for the power of the Scarlet Witch. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, who wasn't even like 100%.
Yeah.
But that said, that's the one little tip of a spoilerish type thing, and the other one was they actually did want Tom Cruise to come in, or the writer did, but they didn't make that happen. I think that would have been fun if they could have gotten a Tom Cruise Iron Man in there. That would have been a fun little nod, but
if they could have done it like Brad Pitt in Deadpool 2, that would be fun.
Yeah, just something quick and simple. I don't need to have him like hanging out and being a character through the whole movie. Just a quick little, tip of the cap, that kind of thing.
Cool.
And then the last thing for Doctor Strange is, I mean, this headline is a bit misleading. She didn't really tease much of a Young Avengers appearance. She was just saying that she's become friends with the other actors in the MCU that might be other Young Avengers, but friends like through social media. So it's not really teasing that they're definitely going to make a Young Avengers. They probably will, but we'll see. Don't put the cart, before the horse, even though she was one of the things. I did like her in the movie, even if it wasn't 100%, I guess, character accurate to some people.
Were her powers comic accurate? Because I know nothing about this character from the comics.
Pretty much. I mean, some of the backstory is a little tweaked, but yeah, she can go between universes. They kind of downplayed that she does have like the super strength and some other like abilities until like the end there, but yeah, she does have that universe hopping kind of a thing. And with that, Marco, you can come back because we were done talking about Doctor Strange after that.
Figure it out. So.
And we'll go with Guardians. And this isn't really, I don't think, a surprise that the chick from Peacemaker is going to be in Guardians because, I think she's engaged to James Gunn. So I'm sure they're going to find a spot for her. That shouldn't be too surprising. But
can we get this on a shirt?
What was that for?
Let's see what's going on. Megan Fox's thumbs. They're saying, like,
Megan Fox's thumbs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the boner poison is. Yeah.
You not been following the chat lately?
No,
I caught that one thing where they were talking about her thumbs, and I was kind of wondering where that came from. I didn't scroll up
what's wrong with her
see
thumbs?
The origin story of that comment.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to get into it.
She's got a thing with her thumb. It's like the Topher always talking about Brie Larson's feet. Like apparently there's issues down there with her toes.
Yeah, I love it how it's a bunch of dudes that look like they've never left their
mom's toes or something. What's going on?
There's kind of craggly looking
toes, man. Okay, I mean,
just would have reminded me of that
for our cat, but like, right. Guys,
hey, I'm writing down things to Google later. Hang on.
Yeah, let's not do that.
It's just sticking with Guardians. I don't know what this means, but it's implying that this is it for Batista with Drax, which wouldn't be too surprising if they wrapped up, his character, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But the way he's
my favorite one, though.
So Pete, guys, I know some of you cats in the chat. You got no business talking about what people look like. No business. Go ahead.
I got to stop just reading. I got to stop looking over and just reading the last comment.
I know the chat.
Yeah, sometimes they get a little.
I'm just kind of like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah. I think they did a great job. Does everybody agree that the revisioning of Drax probably was probably one of the best parts of Guardians of the Galaxy?
I liked him.
There was a couple things they did I didn't like, but I mean, the revisionizing of Drax and how they had him play was just. I thought it was great. I'm glad they didn't put him in a cape and whatever.
Oh yeah,
too. But I mean, just like how he acts and like that.
I got you. Well, didn't part of that reimagining was that CM Punk comic? They started kind of like making him look different in the comics even before the movie.
Yeah. No, they started to make him different. Yeah, right around Annihilation time. They did the same thing with what's his name, but I mean,
revamping.
Yeah, revamping. I'm just saying that, like, even his personality, like, if you the old
I got you.
Like, yeah, this crazy shit. Like, I think they did a great job. Equals on how they do. Eric, we can't put any of these comments up. Keep going, Pete. Keep going.
All right, well, you could. It's not that bad. Anyway, Craven, they just snapped a couple more set photos, and it's looking like he's pretty jacked. So, all right, that's great. He's in shape. I still want to watch this movie.
I was just talking about this with the Morbius again this weekend, and I said, "What did you expect out of it?" When the person said, "You're right. I didn't expect. I expected. I don't know what I expected, but like I said, Craven's gonna be the same way, man. Don't put in high expectations. Just say like, hey, it's gonna be an action movie." Because they were talking about how they went to see Doctor Strange and they were a little disappointed because it wasn't what they would figure would be a typical action superhero movie. So then you got Morbius.
Be coming out online, right? Or streaming soon, right? I still haven't seen it.
Morbius? Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I mean, it's
late May or June. It's sometime in the next month or so.
Oh my god, dude! You know why we got less than
12? I know Marco liked it, so
I did. I thought it was good.
I know. I remember you were defending, or not defending it, but you were saying good things about it when
he was kind of defending it.
I was defending. I mean, I wasn't defending. There's nothing to defend. It's like a good movie. And doesn't take much to deal.
Well, you might have low expectations for Morbius. You might have even low expectations for Craven. I don't think my expectations could be any lower than this El Muerto thing.
Why are we still talking about this?
Because this is news. He came out talking about it. Bad Bunny saying the movie's going to be huge and epic.
No idea who that is, so I'll take your
I don't
word for it.
either.
I'll
All I
take your
know is
word
there's
for it.
some dude with a man bun that's got two dolphins fucking. So
They're
is
just
that the guy
swimming.
we're supposed to be taking serious?
Is that the
Dolphins are
character
just
with
swimming.
Spider-Man in a headlock?
Who is he, by the way? Who's Bad Bunny? He goes, but this dude with the man bun is the Bad Bunny guy.
That's Bad Bunny, yeah.
What does he do?
He's very popular.
With
Who
who?
the hell's Bad Bunny?
Thank you. He's not
was?
popular. 3 people on the chat, Pat, don't even know who he is.
Well, we were all in our 40s up and up. He makes popular music for the kids today. He doesn't make music for us.
No, I'm talking about the character that's got
the
Spider-Man
character?
in a headlock.
That's even worse.
Who is that?
That character was in like 2 comics.
Maruto?
Is he Punisher related? Because he's got that Punisher.
He's
emblem.
a magical luchador.
I told you not to knock the comic, and now I still have got 2 left that I haven't been able to sell.
I just found some.
It's all your
found
fault.
4. I found 2 6s and 2 7s in dollar boxes, and the shop owner was like, "Oh man, you found these?" And I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, I'll just take 1 set. You can do it," because the shop's always been nice to me, so I felt bad digging everything out of his box, so I let him have the other pair. So they were his books anyway. But still, I don't have any expectations for this. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I do. And I'm still probably gonna try to sell these crappy books.
There we go. For like $5, maybe, if you're lucky.
I don't care.
Marv, what's up?
And we have one more story in the will they or won't they? Yeah, they still won't replace Ezra Miller in the Flash movie. Like every week, they are or they're not. They are or they're not.
I mean, you just can't be throwing chairs in bars. Somebody's gonna whoop the shit out of him, dude. One of these days.
Is Daniel O'Brien? Is that the Flash in the TV show?
No. The Dylan O'Brien is
or Dylan. Sorry.
He was in like in those Maze Runner movies, and he was in that the Internship, the Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson movie where they were at Google. He was one of the younger kids in that. I don't know. He's been in a few things. He has the same similar look, dark hair, young kind of kid kind of look. So
okay.
But that's what we got for the movies, and we're going to hop over to streaming, which we used to do after the movies, but we bumped it for Moon Knight so we could finish up with it. But now we have no more Moon Knight, apart from the fact that I do have a couple of Moon Knight stories. First, they apparently did have some references to gore that they decided to cut because they didn't know if they were going to come out before or after Thor: Love and Thunder, so they had it in the script, some references to someone killing gods in the scripts, but they cut it. I don't know why. I figured you can probably leave that. I thought that would have been a nice little.
Where did this come from?
Tie-in. What,
this little rumor? Yeah, this little rumor.
Comicbookmovie.com, I think.
Okay.
My youngest son liked I watched Moon Knight with my youngest son. I didn't like it. My youngest son liked it a lot. So I don't know. Generational. I don't know. So there you go, BK. My son liked it.
Yeah. But the clips came from an interview, so there were some comments from one of I forget who was the interview was with, but they were talking about they did have multiple scripts. And the other thing cut was the reference to Rama Tut, which I think would have been another nice little tip of the cap.
Yeah, they should have done a Rama Tut reference.
All you have to do is say it. Like you don't have to show Kang.
Well, no, because then you can't because he's not actual real mythology. And remember, Moon Knight wasn't about superheroes; it was about teaching us about Egyptian mythology, real Egyptian mythology. Whatever.
All right. Well, it's over now. You can let it go.
Blanket and flush down the toilet. Thanks for ruining it.
And we can now talk about the show that's not for any of us, but this Marvel. He didn't really explain. Again, another misleading headline, but I'd put it in here anyway. He didn't really explain why they changed her powers. He just kind of made references to it being a different time when she was introduced in the comics as to when she's being introduced in the MCU. He didn't explicitly say, well, her powers would look too close to Mr. Fantastic or why she was an Inhuman and now she's not. He just says it's a different time. So they're adapting.
Yeah, that's a way not to sell comic books.
When does this one drop?
This one's like in a month, I think. It's soon, I think. I don't remember the date.
I'll watch it.
Eric, that's funny.
Ooh, that would be pretty good.
Hey, this would have been and then give us Apocalypse too.
That would have confused people because Poe Dameron played both of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Still Joe.
Well, not both. He played, En Sabah Nur and he's Moon Knight, so it would have confused people. Oh, speaking of which, I do have this book. We will be doing this giveaway once I figure out what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Show it big screen.
Awesome.
Yeah. Here, I got it. This one. I'll show you guys again. This Astro Wizard did this awesome on a blank cover. So this is an original one-of-a-kind Moon Knight cover on a Poe Dameron comic. And we will give it away to one of you guys. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, though. I have a couple of ideas, but I haven't settled on one. But I'll let you know soon. But moving on, since we got Jedi here, let's do a little Star Wars.
Thank you, Joe.
Ahsoka started. They started filming.
Wait, I thought we've already had rumors that this is already in the can and 18 people are going to show up. Dr. Afra's going to show up. And
look, the hat.
Oh, yeah.
Filoni's hat's on the chair.
The hat. Maybe on Sunday we'll review all the rumors that came out previous to them starting to shoot this today. 3 days ago.
The other one I got is this lady, Lego set. I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is?
Really? This is who they put in the website?
Yeah, the name was apparently in a Lego set, upcoming Lego set.
Ooh,
now
wow.
Toys spoil things.
Can't wait to collect that. They don't have the Inquisitors? Oh, they do. They're going to do Inquisitor set, but still. Well, they're doing the ship, and it's supposed to have a couple of Inquisitors in it, and her.
Yeah, but the name, Tala Durith, I don't know anything about. I don't know if that's referencing anything. I don't even know if it's like a real. It could be a throwaway name, and she's actually somebody else.
What do you think her name is? Pete or JJ knows who it is because he pines over her all the time.
Oh, not the Sand Snake.
Or
the mother of the Sand Snakes.
Who are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I thought you were talking about JJ knowing this actress is from Game of Thrones.
He does. That's funny, Patrick. Patrick's got lots of good jokes today so far. I like it.
I kept hoping we would have a Mando Grogu appearance in episode 4 or 5 of Moon Knight to save that series, but it never happened.
No, we're not so lucky.
Yeah, Legos are the biggest spoilers there are.
All right. Next one. This next story is just for me and Sticks, I guess. But we do have a 14th Doctor.
Oh, who? Doctor Who? Nobody cares.
Doctor Who. So we have a new Doctor coming our way.
He threw the pitch for a dad joke. This is the time to do it.
Oh, I totally missed it. What? Shame on me.
Doctor Who cares? You had it right there.
Well, you missed your window.
I missed that layup. Sorry.
I know.
But they went young.
This actor, I've seen this actor in some other things. He's a pretty funny guy.
That's what I hear. I haven't seen the shows that they listed for him.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
But we'll see. Doctor Who does need to have some humor. All right, we'll go over to HBO Max, and Westworld's coming back soon.
Holy
I still
crap.
gotta catch up. I gotta watch the third season.
I couldn't finish the first 2 or 3 seasons, however many it was.
I watched 2. I gotta watch the third. I keep starting the third and putting it off and say, I'll watch it later.
I can't remember if I stopped after the first or second. I really can't.
I hear you. It's not an easy watch, I would say. I do like it a lot, but it's not a show you just breeze through. This is a show I still need to check out, this Jack Ryan show, but apparently they've only got one more season left in them before they're going to cancel
I've never watched it either. Yeah.
But I like Jim from The Office, even though Marco doesn't know who that is. He goes, who's that?
Oh. Yep.
I don't know. I think Jack Reacher. Is it Jack Reacher? That series spoiled me. I love that series.
Yeah, the Reacher show is good.
The Thad. You know, that was the actor from Blue Mountain State. He played the Thad in Blue Mountain State.
Did he?
Football team. Yeah, he's hilarious.
I remember he was Aquaman in, was it Smallville? I think he might have been Aquaman in Smallville.
He's the all-star linebacker who always refers to himself as the Thad.
Or where was he? Aquaman in Arrowverse? No, he was Hawk. I don't remember. He was also Hawk in Titans.
Yeah, Kenneth knows. That show was great.
I can check that one out. And we are getting The Boys coming soon. Boys season 3. And before you question the headline saying Jensen Ackles is not there, well, that's because if you look at the whole image, He's above everybody. Soldier Boy. I liked the Winchesters, Supernatural. So I'm looking forward to more Jensen Ackles.
One of these days, I got to finish final season of Supernatural. I haven't done it yet.
I skipped to the end. I did not like the end.
Every season, I mean, I was committed to it, but every season's kind of the same almost.
It is. But the end,
you just gotta go through it. You go through it for those little moments of Ackles, actually, just those little brilliant nuggets that he throws at you.
Absolutely, but no, it's
pie and cheeseburgers.
It was not great. The finale, the actual finale. This I didn't know this till today, but apparently a couple days ago they released the little teaser for Paper Girls coming to Amazon Video. So I'm intrigued there
because I got some comics I need to unload of this.
Yeah?
I bought a lot of these back when they were.
They didn't show a lot. It was just kind of them talking in voiceover and just like I think the faces of the actresses just kind of talking. We'll see.
I might have to steal somebody's Prime for this.
Oh, Paper Girls? Well,
yeah.
I'm looking.
I never read the comic. Is it any good? It's kind of like Stranger Things, isn't it?
It's weird, dude. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like
it'll be like Stranger Things.
If they could do this, you know what they could do. Saga.
We'll see. We'll see. We got a little bit of games. Not a lot. Just some rumors that PlayStation is going to buy Square Enix any day now. Continuing the content wars, I guess. Because everybody has to have, their own IPs, So we'll see if this sale ever actually goes through.
Yeah.
We're getting a mobile game. I got excited when I saw a Lord of the Rings RPG, and then I found out it's a mobile game, and I'm like, oh, it's a little disappointing. But still,
I was bad, Joe. Yeah.
Still might get it from my phone and try it out. I still love Lord of the Rings, so I'll give it a try. I got this convoluted story about this gold-plated Wii that apparently has this unlucky history. Quick recap of what I remember reading is it was made for Queen Elizabeth. But then there's restrictions on what the Queen can accept as far as a gift goes. So then they couldn't complete the gifting. And then the company that made it, the THQ, they went out of business. And then the Wii got lost. And then somebody had it. And they tried to sell it on eBay for $300,000. And then the sale fell through. I don't know. It's all this weird story. But apparently it's out for sale again.
That's amazing. Yes. Yes.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's like the clickbait title. I thought whoever owned it or played it died or something. Or some grisly death.
No, it's just they can't complete the sale. They just can't apparently sell this thing. But everybody's just clamoring for their gold-plated Wii, right? I mean, how many Wii games are people playing these days? Anyway, I don't know why this is even here. I put this kind of in here to kind of highlight how news gets made. So apparently they're talking about rumors for Titanfall 3 because somebody took a picture of a box in a store in Germany where they just have a printed out title, Titanfall 3. So that means we're getting a game. Not because developers or anything like that released any teasers or announcements, but because somebody who works at GameStop and can probably print out any one of these things that they want, print it out of a copy box and put it on a shelf, that's news. But I'd be interested if they did make a Titanfall 3.
I fat finger things when I type out something sometimes too. So I'm sure it's an innocent mistake.
It was just for a used copy of Titanfall 2.
Yeah, and the 2 and the 3, it's right next to each other.
There. Yeah. And then apparently we're gonna get I keep hearing that we're gonna get an announcement for GTA 6 any day now. But I don't know. I'm gonna stop holding my breath, but I'll buy it when it comes out. Because even when they do the announcement, it's still probably going to be like 2 years away from actually being released. So we'll see.
Real quickly, back to that point, because we did the chat was behind. But yeah, why did stink? And that's kind of why I'm thinking, like, if they can make Paper Girls work. Now, what they did with Y.
Oh, the show?
Yeah, the show. I know we're at GTA 6 announcement trailer, but if they move on from Y and they go, okay, well, we probably shouldn't have changed so much. We're like, with Paper Girls, you're going to be allowed. I mean, it's like space time traveling crazy future past, like
timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
I think you have a
Oh, I
little bit
thought
more
so.
leniency with it. You know what I mean? I think you have a little more leniency with Paper Girls than you did with like Why. We get what Why was. Why was post-apocalyptic, and you shouldn't have messed with it. And they took out the best parts, changed around some of the parts, and it just didn't make a lot of sense. Where like I think with
who published Why?
Vertigo,
yeah.
Okay, so DC. Because that's one of the things I've always heard, like these indie stuff, is that
absolutely.
The writers, the writer creators have like intellectual rights to a lot of it, right? I mean, that's what happened with East of West. Reason it never made it to the screens because the writer in the movie, the
Eggman?
producers.
Yeah, it's also a batshit crazy fucking storyline that I mean,
it
that's
is, but they tried a couple of years ago. The big news was East of West is coming, and then suddenly it all fell apart because the writer, I can't remember his name,
Hickman.
The story, and they couldn't make things work. Yeah. So Paper Girls, same thing. It's Image, so I assume the writer is going to have a lot of.
Well, he also was with Why. I mean, because he did Under the Dome, so they gave him the reins on Why too. It's K. Vaughn, so he'll have the.
He also worked a little on Lost.
Lost too. Lost first, yeah. Lost got him Under the Dome, and then he did Under the Dome. And then he did the second season of Under the Dome, which they took off the rails. They should have just kept to the storyline.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's the writer's fault because they're sticking their nose in too much that a lot of these transitions to the screen are not going over. They're ignoring the advice of the experts who make these things all the time. Maybe, I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
Well, I mean, he does have some experience, but he also has if you want to talk about some like the true Kates, like Brian K. Vaughn's the Kates of the visual media, because as soon as he takes a visual, he starts off okay and then just takes the left and dumps that shit off, and it turns into garbage, unfortunately, which sucks because he's my legit ass favorite comic book writer. Love everything he does. There's not one thing. I mean, I even like We Stand United or United We Stand, like that, Magna, like that. Like
it ended terribly though. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It didn't end
well. Good start.
I don't know what you think. I liked We Stand on Guard or whatever it was.
Oh, on Guard, yeah, We Stand on Guard.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I didn't have a problem how it ended. I didn't have a problem how it ended at all.
It ended quickly. It's like okay, we got to wrap this thing up.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm talking like when he moves his stuff to like TV, a different medium, he just needs, if he would stick to the, it kind of happened with Kirkman too, when Kirkman decided to redo The Walking Dead. Like if you would have just stuck to I mean, we understand you killed the governor too early. I think we can all agree on that fact. But like, don't try to quote unquote fix what you did. Like just let it go. People would still like it, and I think he ruined both things on that. But that's my opinion. So,
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Well, I go. This is just an idea, but I think it would be pretty cool if they made it 40th anniversary of Raiders. Even though the 40th anniversary was last year, maybe they can save this for the 45th. But it's just this Raiders set. Again, this is the ideas one, so it did get the 10,000.
How much are they though? How much do they cost?
Well, there's no price on this because they're not actually making it yet, but it did get enough support for them to consider it, I guess. You got the idol scene, that'd be kind of cool. Him hanging off the root, after the jump.
Yeah.
And then you got the ball chase. It would be a fun.
That's cool, dude. Think if they make the ball chase, but they actually have it where there's a little thing and it like opens it or tips it and it actually runs down around. That'd be super cool. What's up, Leftover? Happy Hump Day.
Got some Harry Potter sets. I know nobody cares about Harry Potter, but I still have to buy them for my son, usually.
Brains out of monkeys.
But they got 2 more sets up for this year. This Shrieking Shack and then the dragon. One of the dragons.
Plane, but yeah.
What are you thinking? I'm sorry, Jedi. What did you say?
Oh, when I like his better, the monkey brain dinner, but I was thinking the snake in the plane scene.
Oh, snake! Yeah.
Snake surprise, and then just this little tidbit about Celebration that the Lego, whatever special set they're going to sell there, they'll have a lottery. So
that's the one thing I absolutely hate that about Celebration. Like I know you got to do it, but just start coming up with enough product there. I forgot now. we'll probably talk about more in Star Wars, but the fucking lottery system there, for crying out loud, dude. Like, there's nothing, like, I mean, it is what it is, but like, Celebration is one of the whole point of Celebration is selling merchandise, right? Maybe whoever's been there, what's the point of Celebration? It's not about revealing new shit. It's not about anything. It's literally about selling merch. And for some reason, they never have enough merch to go around. Ever. I haven't been to one that had enough merch. Never.
Well, that's why.
What?
They want it to sell out. They want it to be in demand.
So no. I'm talking about like if you are there on day one, there's not enough merch on day 2, 3, or 4. Is it 4 days now?
That's what I mean. That's how you build the demand, by not having enough.
Right. But what's the point of day 2, 3, and 4? I mean, it literally is about selling merch. They have no merch there. 2, 3. You could make 10 times what you want to. You don't have to have it there on Sunday, but at least have some merch for sale on the second day 2.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Day 3, fine, I get it, but like day 2, have some merch, maybe. You know, I don't know. They have a merch store, has no merch in it except for stuffies that nobody wants. All right, next up,
some wrestling. Don't have a lot, just quick little tidbits. Yeah, Bray Wyatt could be looking for a big payday from the other companies because WWE released him last summer now. So who knows? Maybe he'll take a big payday, but I still got a feeling he'll come back. He'll come back at some point. He's trying to make movies, so we'll see.
Anybody care? He's gonna make movies with that face, that mask thing on.
He wants to make horror movies, so possibly maybe a different mask.
Yeah, sure, fair enough. You can do it.
Charlotte's taking a break. She got her arm broken at Backlash this past Sunday, but she's taking a break with this little kayfabe story, I guess. But because she's gonna get married, so she's getting married this summer, so she's just taking a break. I mean, makes sense. Plus, they don't have anything for her to do. Take the title off of her, get her out of the picture for a little while.
Is it because she's not good at wrestling?
What are you talking about?
She's not good.
She's better than most.
I don't. That's no.
Roman could be going part-time sometime
soon,
which also kind of makes sense. He might try to start doing acting type stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be part-time like Brock was, where he'll only show up at pay-per-views, but I don't know what they're going to do. He still has both belts.
Universal Champion, right?
He's got both belts, both championship belts. So until they gets those taken off of him, I don't know what else they can really do.
That seems like a pretty simple thing to do, though, right? Just let him.
But they don't want to take it off of him because they want to leave him on. Well, they want him against his cousin, The Rock, at WrestleMania next April. So we have a long wait for them to play this out. A whole nother year.
Well, maybe that's why.
Can make that happen.
Get him on tack. Maybe that's why. It's because maybe they don't have enough storyline. And he's not a good enough wrestler. So that instead of just having him go out there and look like Mongo McMichaels,
they give him too much. They let him.
He could lose the belt and then win it back right before WrestleMania. I mean, look, I don't even do this for a living, and I figured it out.
Well, he hasn't. The problem is they got to break his streak. He hasn't lost. He's had the one belt for like 600 days, almost 2 years now. So when he does lose one of them, it's going to be an event. So they kind of
don't even care about the belts anymore. I don't think the belts are that big of a deal anymore.
But what I do care about,
I remember in management now. I don't even know that.
Right?
I know
Alexa Bliss is back
or dead. Who?
Alexa Bliss came back on Monday, and she didn't have the weird Fiend stuff going on. She still had the stupid doll, but I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, Mongo being Mongo's the best, dude. Mongo McMichaels knew he wasn't good at wrestling either, by the way. So,
yeah, like Ryback.
You know the weirdest part? You know who Mongo McMichaels' ex-wife is married to? Or was for a long time?
Well, not Mongo.
Right? Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's actually why Stone Cold Steve Austin hates Jeff Jarrett. Long story. We'll talk about it later.
All right. I got a little bit of comic stuff for you, starting in with, again, we kind of mentioned at the beginning, George Perez passed away, and I do have a little something a little bit later. Got a little top 10 list that we can go through. some of my favorite covers of his.
Yeah, you didn't take any of my suggestions.
You never gave me any suggestions.
Well, I mean, I said like the One Teen Titan runs, and then I said,
not doing whole runs. It was just covers.
I know.
You can talk about it when we do it.
I never met him. I saw him at some shows. He always seemed like real nice and happy to greet people. Like Marco was saying earlier, he probably got tired of a lot of stuff as it grew up. As cons grew, and maybe he just stayed in his booth and he was happy there. I had an autograph of his on like I said, I never met him, but I had an autograph CGC copy of him. I forget which one. It was a Superman comic, Unchained or something. And I let it go. I'm kind of regretting that, but I let it go probably about a year ago.
He signed an Infinity Gauntlet that I had. It wasn't mine. It was my buddy's. My buddy waited in line. We went to a show up in North Jersey. He waited in the line for like hours while I wandered the show and said, I don't care. I'm not waiting in line for any signatures. I know Starlin's here. I know Perez is here, but I'm not waiting in that line. That line's ridiculous. He waited in that line. But as he got to the front, when he had all his stuff, the line guys let me take the gauntlet out of his hand since it was cumbersome. So I got to go into the front to hand the gauntlet to George Perez to sign, and then Jim Starlin. So I still got to be there and interact real quick with him. Like, oh, hey, here you go.
Nice
guy,
I didn't have
right? To wait in the line, even though it wasn't.
When was this? What year was this?
Just before pandemic, a year before pandemic. So 19, maybe.
Yeah, so he's starting to get there where he.
Yeah. But he was.
I mean, he actually came out for. He actually came out for a Hawaii con. That's how much I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So much he loved the hobby, I guess. Not a lot of the big timers do that.
He did, but I saw him undress. A dude very nicely who was like a reseller or whatever. He loved the fans, but he hated if you held up his line to like he didn't he wasn't a big fan of the signature series. Let me put it that way.
I got you. So I haven't read this yet, but the free comic book day, the Spidey Venom book, apparently we got a new
I think so,
for the Red Goblin. So we're getting more Red Goblin again. I don't really care, but
that's what my son was talking about. Okay. All
right. What'd you give him the free comic book day?
Yeah, he said some crap about a red and black. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
That's what he was talking. I was like, huh? What the heck are you talking about?
All right. Red Goblin's back with a different suit. And we're getting more Spider-Verse stuff. I think they say this is going to be it, but
I agree.
One of them is going to be a black cat Spidey, apparently called Night Spider, because they know it will sell. Right?
What?
People are going to buy it.
What is this?
Another Edge of the Spider-Verse series coming next summer, maybe? Or I don't know when it's coming, but we're getting more mashups.
How many store variants can you get of that?
Oh, there'll be plenty. Like I said, it's a black cat Spider-Man. Why we got Spider-Gwen? Why not? Mary Jane is Spider-Man. It's everybody. But I don't know who these other characters are. We got another
you don't know
UK
who
looking
Devil Dinosaur
Spider?
is?
Yeah. Spidey Devil Dinosaur? I don't know.
Yeah, is that Spider Devil Dinosaur? Captain Britain Spider? Yeah, Spider. Is that a man or a woman?
I don't know. I think it's a woman.
I think it's a woman.
I see cups.
You guys better watch it. Watch it.
I mean, not to assume anything.
That's Acro over there.
Well, we're also going to get a Craven, the Hunter Spider-Man.
Joe. Slot will be all right for 2 books, and then when book number 3 comes out, it's going to fall off. Guaranteed.
We'll see. Spider Craven. Why not? Let's just make everybody a Spider-Man.
Hey, you know what? Say all you want.
I know.
Look, man, it worked. The cartoon worked. Spideyverse works. Edge of Spideyverse works. It works.
All right. I got one more thing for our comic news bit, and we don't do store variants, but I want to talk about this one because this is Kickstarter. So see, it's a little bit different. And my buddy Chris Nelm is actually helping the artist with his Kickstarter. Ji Hyung Lee's this Guma.
We do Kickstarters for artists.
Yeah. So this is completely, and the artist Ji Hyung Lee. If you guys remember that 1/100 Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider cover that everybody wanted, that was probably his breakout book, and he's done.
I remember that book. You want to know why? Because I have a story of that book that I always tell.
That's the artist that's working on this, and it's pretty good. Like the art's pretty cool. Like I got the test copy which is also the same cover as cover A. Like he sold like test copies like a month or two ago.
Huh.
But yeah, the Kickstarter, it had very humble, minimums. They only needed $5,000 to reach the goal to make the book, and it's already up over $50,000 after a day. So this dropped last night, so you can still get in if you want to buy a bunch of stuff. There's all the other variants too. Peach Momoko's got a variants in there.
So that In Hak Lee was the first one?
Which one?
What was the first? Go back.
Ji Hung Lee, not to be confused with In Hyuk Lee.
Oh, Yi Hung Lee. Yeah, Yi Hung Lee.
Yeah, Yi Hung Lee.
I like this.
I like
one
this
on the right.
too.
The one on the right looks very.
Yeah, well, the one in the background, I think that's actually be cover for issue 3. But there's
what's the foreground?
And then that's the cover A.
Well, I don't like this Momoko.
Yeah, this is Peach. I mean, people do like Peach Momoko, so there'll be a Peach
Momoko. She does a lot of this style covers, and there's kind of getting a little worn out.
Man with Spider.
My opinion.
I agree.
People like her.
Who's this?
Sozo Micah.
Oh, this is the one. I see why James. I would assume James would back this one.
Yeah. Yes. So this is another one. There's also going to be a Ben Oliver cover, but they don't have art for it yet. It'll be released in a couple of weeks, I think. But Ben Oliver's going to do a cover as well. And then there's a B cover, which is this one, which is also Ji Hung Lee. Or Yi Hung Lee.
Nice. I mean, the shit looks so real.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's
and it's got like demons and there's like nuns and it's in the 90s. It's interesting.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to read it, but
it's only going to be 3 issues.
Yeah, I'm still probably not going to read it. Don't worry, foil option. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, because there is a foil option, and then I think it's sold out, and then they put it back out so people can get access to things. They did like remarks and a lot of options. But anyway, Kickstarter's live. I'll put a link in the video down below, so if you want to go check it out, you can.
Good stuff.
At your leisure. But that is our news after a nice long stretch.
Yeah. How are you jumping on?
Go ahead. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying I kind of like that whole genre, that Kickstarter. So I might actually read that one. And I don't read anything anymore other than Star Wars, but I might read that.
Good.
That's what I thought. AOA, the side piece. That's what I thought it was at first. But that's not what it is. In Korean, it stands for something. It's like demon something or something to do with demons.
Is this like an exorcist thing or what is this?
A little, maybe. But we got to get to the tier list because Jedi has to go film his other show that he does here on our channel with Ruben between two forces.
Meeting him in about an hour to tape episode 3. So hopefully that'll be done and Pete can do his magic and we'll release it on Saturday, I think. Right?
Yeah, if you guys get it done, I can probably get it out there for Saturday. But let's see, what do we got? I got to switch things over.
We got it. Okay, after this, we'll fly through this real quickly, guys, and then after that, we'll get into 5 and 5, and then we will
top 10 George Perez.
George Perez, and then we'll do the con thing. So,
all right. Let me run the thing.
That means exorcism, demon side piece.
Oh, who doesn't love breakfast cereal?
I am looking forward to this so much.
All right, here we go. First off, S tier, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You want to start off S tier already? Wait,
no. Are
you starting in order? Or are you jumping around?
Hold on.
We'll let the chat catch up a little bit because this is certainly not S tier for me.
Do you smoke crack?
I'm telling you, you delete these things.
Nope. Not in this lifetime.
I don't delete anything, bro.
You delete these things because I swear to God, this was there.
You don't let it. You don't let it load up.
No, it was there because I had to reorder and renumber everything, and I rechecked all the numbers. That's why I didn't rename them.
What do you think I do? You think I sit around all day long?
You click around and you mess with things.
I probably do, but I don't do that. That's not true.
And you deleted.
Sent it.
Number 2, which I put back up at the top for us to start with because it's kind of starting somewhat alphabetical.
What are you talking about? Oh, I did not delete that. I never even saw that. I did see that. And
You
then
did.
I don't know what happened.
You had to
I
go
didn't
somewhere.
delete it.
Apple Jacks.
S tier too. This is also S tier.
I'm
This is
not
not what the logo
into the
was.
fruity stuff. I'm telling you right now, anything fruity is not going to get an S tier from me.
It really wasn't that fruity.
What are you talking? It was
Straight
sugar. It was sugar mashed together with sugar. Oh, sorry, we're doing. Wait, which are we doing? Apple Jacks. Okay, we're doing Apple Jacks. All right, guys. Sorry, we're gonna do it later.
Let's start with that. Well, now that we have it here, before we confuse everybody even more, we'll do Apple Jacks. I used to eat this all the time when I was a kid, but they changed it. Once they added like a lot of these extra specks, and I think they changed the size of the circles.
Oh, talking about cereal. What's going on, Kyle? Kyle's in for the cereal.
What's up?
What's going on, Kyle? You came just in time for some.
What do you think of Apple Jacks? S tier, right? The milk alone. See, this is how I'm going to rank my cereal on how good the milk was afterwards. Because nobody wants to drink bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's
regular milk.
I understand that completely.
What I want to drink
that's
is like cereal milk after the cereal, right? So trash pits.
You
got an A, a B, trash. I don't know if I'm going to give it trash, but I'll probably give it a B myself. But
I got to go at least an A personally.
Yeah, it's S tier. Kyle,
I'm going B.
B. Oh my god! Just wait till you guys.
Dude, I'm with Sticks Boy, dude. Apple Jacks is Trash Panda.
It's not Trash Panda.
It's not as good as it used to be. That's why I'm down to an A. Otherwise, I'd be with
sugary ass cereal for breakfast, dude. You can't see as good as
it. My wife
would let me for breakfast.
All right, go ahead. Put it in A. Let's move along. We gotta get going.
Where are we putting it?
30 of these.
Oh, I put shit. That's the wrong thing. I don't want that.
Did you put it in B or A?
There, that's what I wanted.
It's like a split between the two, B or A.
It's stuck between the two. So I like A personally, but I see a lot of B's in the chat.
All right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
So we'll put it in the B. Two of you guys said B, and God damn it.
I'm not
Weekend Update just doesn't want to go away.
That's on you, bro. Okay, this is the thing. This is really the thing too. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is something I've had within the last couple of years because the wife makes something where she takes Cinnamon Toast Crunch, puts peanut butter or something, makes it together, puts it in the oven, and it comes out. And holy shit, they're really good, dude. Super good, man. S tier cereal.
So we're gonna factor in other.
I'm factoring in
of the product.
James says D. D. Another
I
D.
say B. It's good.
It's good.
Not great. If it's the last cereal there, I guess I'll eat it.
Last cereal there. What kind of heathen shit do you guys?
I would eat it before Apple Jacks.
It's just B.
I
agree. I gotta be in the mood for something.
I didn't give everything A. I'm okay with it because it's better than Apple Jacks in my opinion, but not S tier.
Not S. I don't think it's S either.
B. James, yours doesn't count. C. B. S.
Obi's got an S. Royal Clown's got an A.
Hey, Royal Clown. All right, put in B. More B's. Sticks. You have the taste bud on some of these people must be like burnt dog shit. Like I don't understand.
Well, you don't know that yet. We've only done 2.
And you may be able to have something enjoyable. Here we go. Dog shit. It tastes like
trash. 100% trash.
You can't put enough cereal or sugar.
I liked it, but you got to put sugar on it
to make it good.
Like you can't. No,
you can't add sugar.
I'm just saying, I would. That's how I would eat it. I would add sugar, but if you can't, then
Even the raisins in this were dog shit, dude. I tried to just pick the raisins out. Garbage. My parents would make you sit down and eat everything. They didn't even make us eat this. They take one try this one time. And they said, it's all right. We can throw it out, kids. Don't worry about it.
We've already got dissenting opinions.
I mean, it's got 2 horrible words in the title. Raisin Bran.
And then we got an A. We got a trash. We got an A. D's and B's.
A? Oh my god!
Yeah, there's A.
This is the guy. Yeah,
you guys are determined to keep this out of the trash.
He thinks Captain America is the best superhero of all time. So I mean, like, there we go. Raccoon pellets, guys. BK, hey BK, BK. Slow it down. Your joke's getting a little bit out.
There's Sticks there. Now you're getting Sticks' palate.
What? No. What? What? What?
Come on, Sticks.
What?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's D.
James is. I'm telling you, this is a dissenting.
Hey,
dissenting group.
Sticks put a laughy face. I don't think he's serious.
What is what?
All right.
I tell you,
Somebody make a call on this. I'm in the trash on this one.
I'm in the trash too. It's all over the place.
I don't think we could put it in the trash though.
It's like getting C. I'm sorry, it's getting C
because of the group. Yeah, there's enough support.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, I know.
What is this dog shit?
This isn't the one I like. There's one that has like a nut covering over the raisins that's actually pretty good. I don't think it's this one.
We're never doing this shit again. Jedi, I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
You know, if you want to trace this back, this is JJ's fault because of the Star Wars.
It's your fault.
Dark side, light side, frosted flakes he did Sunday. But
fair enough.
no, I don't think this is. I mean, if you trash, I don't.
You don't think raisins,
add the crunch.
the shit raisins that they don't sell in a can. They sell they put it to this horse shit. That's how bad it is. Oh,
yeah, Zaggy. I'm telling you, there was a nut covering, and it actually was pretty tasty.
I got a nut covering too.
I bet there was.
Yeah, this is garbage. How are you people giving this C? A?
Well, if they liked Raisin Bran, one would believe the same folks are going to like Raisin Bran Crunch.
No, that's sound logic, Pete. That is sound logic.
But
trash.
with again the dissenting opinions, I still don't think we could trash it. I think the worst we could do is D.
D, maybe?
I guess.
D.
Nobody likes the trash cereal.
Good D.
Okay.
Some cereal deserves to be trash.
3/4 of the trash. See,
we still got plenty of trash options.
Yeah, y'all should have been making fun of Apple Jackson.
If that didn't make it in the trash, I don't think
I will give Nick the stipulation. I put no special cereal. So no Batmans.
No way.
Hey, this is a garbage cereal.
No way, it's the best.
I knew you like trashy shit like this. This is garbage.
You can only eat this dry.
It's cereal. Yeah, the minute you put milk in it,
you put milk on it, it becomes a paste.
No,
yeah,
you eat it fast,
and then you can't even drink the milk afterwards because it soaks it all up, and you just have a lump of mush. You have oatmeal that's colorful in your bowl.
Eric, Fruity Pebbles C. What in the god name? What?
I'm not going to put this in the trash, but there's no way this goes above a C, right?
Yeah, I can't go above a C either. I just don't. I'm not a big fan.
S tier, dude. What?
S tier.
Everybody, it's gonna be
S tier.
It's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, this is what. Hey, you know what this is like? You know what this is like? Remember when you were a kid and your fucking parents weren't there and you saw fucking Kool-Aid and you're like, God damn, I'm gonna make this for myself one time. And you just take like all the sugar you could and put that shit in some Kool-Aid and it tastes like shit, but you're too arrogant because you're a little kid to admit that you fucked up some Kool-Aid. That's Fruity Pebbles, man. Y'all ain't kids. Go the fuck up. This is horse shit.
Fruity
Patrick knows what I'm talking about.
Fucked up Kool-Aid.
Nick knows what I'm talking about.
There's a bunch of people putting this horse shit in that. Oh, it's not
just too soggy.
You gotta put A. I mean, like
it's up there. You know, the chat has spoken.
Chat spoke.
Where am I putting this?
Guys, put it in A.
Okay, I'm relying on.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Jedi, there's 6 fucking S's for this thing, and 4.
Yeah, okay, all right. Hey, I will never argue with the chat. If the chat says
no, you can argue.
I disagree. I disagree. 100%.
Yes, you can 100% disagree.
I think it's control. There's no way that horse shit cereal is A. There's no way. Oh, good Lord. What is this?
And to Pete's point, some cereals are good.
This is not S. You know the only thing worse than this horse shit is this horse shit.
S.
Wow.
Both should be B's.
Oh my God, this is such garbage. What am I wasting my time with? Never again. Never again.
The Cocoa Pebbles. I mean, I do like the cocoa better than the fruity, but same problem. This is a good ice cream topping. That's what this is.
This is not good anything. Giving it B, I guess. D.
It looks like B.
Yeah, anything I say right now would just be
what's up.
It would just be an echo of what I said earlier about the Fruity Pebbles. So
that's what I'm saying. But chocolate is still better.
They're giving it B, dude. It's getting to the B. This is I don't even know why we do this.
I can already see my favorite cereals are going to end up in the trash. I can already see that.
Where are we putting this one?
B.
B. How are we B in the Cocoa
Dude,
Cup?
what you guys gonna rate
Fruity
this?
Trash.
Trash.
Yes.
Trash. I don't
It's like
care what
it's like
Eric
eating a
says.
paper towel.
Yeah, you're not getting it based on the box.
Kyle, you just said Fruity Pebbles was
It's
S tier, which is like literally eating colored fucking glue.
awesomeness. Colored awesomeness.
Colored glue, and with just sugar all in it.
It
Glue.
becomes a glue.
It's got the texture of glue, and it
All right,
tastes.
for Wheaties, we have a trash. So that's 3 trashes already because Kyle and I have already given it trash.
Yeah, I won't argue that. I'm not a Wheaties fan. All right, take it off the board. We'll put our first.
Nope, you got an A. Wheaties are A,
Oh,
guys. Here you go. Here
give
we
me
go.
slogan.
No. If you're under 75, you should not be eating Wheaties. That's all.
Russell Wilson does not eat Wheaties.
I guarantee he does not eat
He
Wheaties.
eats
You're right.
Cocoa Pebbles.
He doesn't eat cocoa. I think
Russell
we keep
Wilson
it.
might
I
actually eat
go to
Cocoa
trash.
Pebbles.
It goes in D at least.
Trash.
Trash.
God.
I'm down here. This
No. You know what I eat for fucking breakfast? I eat poached eggs, a little bit of hollandaise sauce. I love a little bit of a nice.
You're making a hollandaise sauce?
I do all the time. It's D, bud. You can't.
You're not
put
worried
it in the
about it
trash.
separating?
Trash.
A bunch of people saying A, man.
I know there are a couple of people out there.
All right.
They're
You
wrong.
weirdos.
We got to have at least 1 or 2 trashes for this.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be. There's a couple that have no redeeming qualities.
Okay, I've never had this, but I
can't touch it.
Kyle's gonna tell me here. Kyle
Trash.
actually
I can't-
had this.
The whole idea behind this disgusts me.
Right?
Like,
You
who
don't want
wants something
sour
sour? You don't want
and
sour and milk
I
together.
do actually like. I love Sour Patch Kids.
I love Sour Patch Kids,
Not
but I
with
never
milk.
thought, you know what? I'm going to soak them in milk and
No,
add
me neither.
wheat.
Ooh.
Anybody
I've
had
never had it, but trash.
never
This
had
is
it.
just a
Never
gimmick. This is a gimmick cereal. Trash.
It's probably the closest gimmick. Again, I put
Sorry.
no Batmans, no Spider-Mans, no,
Those
none
are
of
all
these
bad
the
names.
specialized cereals. The Pokemon.
Has anybody actually had this?
No.
I have not, because I don't even want to try it.
The trash, I guess. So we're gonna trash the one cereal
Yeah.
nobody's had.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if these other people have had it in the chat.
Asking the chat. The chat says no. They said never had it, but it's trash. So I mean, if you haven't had
Not
it,
all of them.
Yeah, no,
Let's see.
all of them.
I mean, a lot of them are
Said
saying
it's
trash. I
extreme
don't. Not all of
trash.
them are saying they had it and it's
Everybody's-
trash.
Yeah, but everybody's like, no, trash patch. Okay, I was asking if anybody had it. Nobody said they had it. Cheerios is like solid
Yeah.
C, right?
Yeah, Joe. No 3POs.
Trash.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
Cheerios is like another one of these cereals on the list we haven't gotten to yet. If you can't eat it, or I can't eat it without sugar, and since we can't add sugar to these, I'm going to say
It's heart
C or
healthy.
D.
No, this
Yeah,
is it's
yeah,
C. And you
okay.
want to know
Heart healthy. C or D.
why I'd see
You
it
certainly
in
can't
a
enjoy the
pinch.
taste.
In a pinch when you got a shithead kid in a car ride, Cheerios will save your life.
Cheerios would be it. It'll
Cheerios
do it.
save
The
your life.
honey nut Cheerios, yeah. So I see it's on the list, but yeah.
Both
It is
of them.
there.
It doesn't matter.
Both. It
Cheerios
don't
will
matter.
save your life. Yeah,
Only
they'll
until the kids know better, then they go, "That's trash, Dad."
Yeah. But
They'll
by
still
that
eat it.
time you can reach around and smack him in the face. I'm talking when they're like
Yeah,
little.
stop buying this Costco brand Cheerios. If you're gonna give me Cheerios,
Same
give me the
thing.
real
In a pinch, I'll grab a handful of dry ass Cheerios and just shove them in my face when I got no time, and it'll tide me
I'll
over.
grab a handful of Cheerios and then just throw it in the garbage.
And then you have no saliva in your mouth the rest of the day. Okay.
That's
yeah.
fine. But yeah, this is this is straight up
You
middle
guys
of the
have-
road.
Hey, I don't want to hear shit out of the peanut gallery. You have Fruity Pebbles in A, okay?
Yeah,
I
this is
think
the
it still
C.
should
This
be
is
an
no
F.
one's
Right.
arguing higher.
Honey Nut Cheerios C. They're both C. It's the same shit.
I think they're both the same. They're
Same
in the
shit.
same ballpark.
Same shit.
Slightly
Honey Nut-
sweeter. It's sweeter, so it's a nicer. But it makes your hands sticky if you eat it. Fistful.
Honey
My
Nut's
wife
A.
brings that home from the grocery store and I just throw it in the garbage.
Cheerios S.
What are we doing now? Oh,
Uh,
I don't get Sticks.
Yeah,
Sticks is the
Cheerios.
last person I would think that would like some of these cereals.
Right.
Like,
right. He's going down the same path I am.
Yeah, he's going
Why-
the kid route.
These people are ranking it A and I don't know S, but
Hey.
crazy.
Honey Nut's not bad. I'd give Honey Nut a B.
They're
It's
giving
not
it A, bro. They are
I
giving
can
it.
almost see
I
an
know,
A.
but there's
Oh,
also
that's good.
C's in there too.
There is.
We'll
So
go with
B.
B. We'll split the difference. Yeah, see, Zaggy's got a B. There's B's.
Captain Crunch. Yes.
Trash.
B or C.
You guys don't
I
like
tell you
Captain
what, it
Crunch?
tastes great, but it will tear your mouth up.
It will
Oh my
rip
God.
your mouth to shreds, but it's still
I don't know
delicious.
why they haven't
Guys,
solved
do you
that
not let
problem
your-
over like
No,
50
you guys
years, but
You guys don't like put milk with your cereal? Like what? What kind
even
of
with milk, this
Even
stuff
with
will
milk,
tear your
these
mouth
things
up.
are. It's like
Tears you up. Trash.
Can't believe they
It's
can't
not
solve
trash.
that
David.
problem. No, I don't think it's trash. I think it tastes good. I'd be like an A on this one.
yeah, I'm
I like
at an
it.
A.
A?
Personally. Yes,
I'd be
A?
an A or
Captain
B.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Regular Captain Crunch?
regular Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
I don't want Crunch Berries.
Get
Yeah,
the
get rid of that.
get out of here! I swear to God, I'm leaving. What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? This you
There's
eat,
D's, B's,
stop
B's.
stop eating hot pockets every day and like, have like some real food. Have a real.
We're not talking about real food. These are cereals.
I
What do
know,
you-
but if you have that, yeah,
Hot
peanut butter.
chocolate.
Peanut butter one's good too. Way
Dude,
better.
but your argument now is you're going to tell us once we get to cornflakes that you're going to say that's got to be S tier because it's
No.
good for you.
No, that's not what I'm gonna say. Because I wanted the berries more than this. All right. So what are we, where are we putting
If you
this?
want to give this one a B, I'm okay with it, but
Yeah,
not
it looks
below
like
A.
that's
Yeah.
about the average.
I want an A, but we're fine.
Hey, what? No, because this is S tier.
I
Berries
like
and
Crunch Berries.
better ones, man. Especially all berries. Fucking
Keep your goddamn tricks out of my fucking Captain Crunch.
not tricks. You're an idiot. This is the good stuff. This is fruit.
You mix in your cereals. It's just
You
the same.
drink
God,
milk.
no,
There ain't no fruit in that cereal, Marco. None.
I know it's fake fruit. I know it's fake fruit. This is what, but the berries, the Captain Crunch berries is one of the best tasting post cereal milks you can get.
do you get the berries only? I didn't put it in here, but there is a berries only cereal.
I mean, like, look, man. Yeah, if I ate cereal, I'd get the berries only so that I could put, like, when I was just traveling and living on people's couches. Yeah, I'd buy that berries only shit.
So instead of making your coffee in the morning, you like French press some Crunch Berries into your milk.
You just blow it, you
The
pour
best
it
way
out.
to eat this, because those berries are
know,
even worse on your
know.
mouth than the regular Captain Crunch. You gotta
Dude,
like
they
add
gotta
the
have
milk.
milk in Hawaii. Do they not have
You gotta
water?
add the milk. In the, no, wait.
What?
You gotta add the milk in the morning and then eat it for lunch. That's the only way to do this.
Jedi.
Right?
I mean, you just like you don't know. You have no fluids wherever you live. Texas, Hawaii, they have no milk. They have no water. They have nothing. All you
Look,
have is
man.
dry ass 10-year-old cereal. Is that what we're saying?
You can pave
JJ's
roads with this stuff.
huh?
You can
Who
pave a
eats
road with this
dry
stuff.
cereal?
Pave roads.
What?
I've lost track. Where are we at with the Crunch Berries?
I don't know. Give it a B.
Yeah.
Give it a
Looks like
B. No, solid A. Why don't you get out of here? There's one person there. Crunchberries A, D. It's got to be an A.
C.
You want it to be an A. I wanted
There were a
regular
lot of
Captain
C
Crunch
and
to be an
D's
A.
on that screen.
Nice, Roger. Fruit made for ketchup. JJ,
There's
last,
a lot of A's.
you know JJ likes himself a
Is
Crunchberry.
it? All right.
Yeah, Christopher is delicious.
Hey,
Yeah.
JJ.
A
Yeah,
or
get the-
B for Crunch Berries.
We can't
Captain
see it.
Crunch is a B.
We can only see your chest at this point.
Is this all berry?
No,
Okay,
just, this is both.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
we can't see you. Oh, there you go. We can see you now. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong. Wrong one.
No,
No,
this
we
is
can-
the mix.
This is all
All right.
JJ's fault,
Nice.
by the way. Just so you guys know.
It's not. So what are we doing? A in it?
Marco's fruit.
A.
Think it's
A for
ketchup.
Crunch Berries.
All right. JJ broke the tie. Give it an A.
All right. David, you got to catch up. We're way beyond the Wheaties conversation.
Hey, I'm the one
Ooh.
saying Fruity Pebbles is garbage trash, and you're saying I'm the one on this panel that thinks ketchup is a vegetable. Okay. All right. The Oops All Berry, by the way. Yeah. Oops All Berry. Yeah. This is what you do. You take that, you pour it, then you do your morning constitutional. You know what I mean? And you come back and you quickly eat up the berries before they get too soaked, and then you drink. You just take
The
that
morning
milk, pour it into a
constitutional.
glass, pour it to
Then you
coffee.
take it and you hang your wallpaper with it. Yeah, we got it.
Pour it to a
Can't do
coffee
morning
mug.
shit
We
until
got that
after the morning coffee.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you-
you're going to be double tripping it.
What's that? What'd you say?
The morning constitution. I was like, you're taking morning shit. Like you can't do that before your coffee. Otherwise, you're going to just make 2 trips.
I don't drink coffee in the morning. Nobody does.
Oh, I love coffee.
Don't drink coffee in the morning.
I don't drink coffee at all. I'll have an espresso when I'm on vacation, and that's about it. A little Cuban bread.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes, trash.
Trash.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
don't
weird because all it takes is one thing to send this one all the way up to S tier, but by itself, trash.
I still remember my mom trying to sell me on cornflakes. I say, "We'll cut up a banana and put it in there."
Yeah, see, cornflakes
ain't
aren't
making
so
that shit
bad.
better.
No,
Cornflakes aren't so bad, but you gotta jazz them up to make them any good. So on their own, they're like D or trash. But like you put like some strawberries, some sweetener.
See,
the sweetener. I think that's what I know where Jedi's going with that.
When I was younger, Joe, I used to do I'd have an espresso, I'd have a piece of bread, usually like a fried piece of bread and and a hot box of cigarette, and then
a fried piece of bread. You mean toast?
No. Like take bread, like fried piece of bread. Like you take it and it's not toast.
So French toast?
No, you put a bunch of butter in a freaking pan. It's not like a piece of white.
So you made a grilled cheese without cheese.
Oh
Is that what you're telling me?
Grilled cheese is one piece of bread.
No. You guys are ridiculous. It's
I would almost make the argument like cornflakes has been around forever, so somebody's out there eating it. So if we want to give it a D just because of longevity, fine. But I can't eat it.
Which one of the Blues Brothers does Marco like when he fries his bread?
By the way, toasted some dry ass fucking bread that you put in a fucking either a toaster or you fucking just put on a hot plate. No fucking butter, no shit. It's just a dry ass piece of white bread. You fucking idiots eat.
You brought this on yourself.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like there's a certain type of bread, a non-yeast bread that Italians, people from the Mediterranean put in for breakfast. There's Cuban bread that people put. They fry it up. These are breads that you fry in the morning.
We're not talking about fried bread breakfasts. We're doing cereals. And the second you shit on coffee, you start talking about your espressos in the morning.
Next tier list is the types of bread used to make bread.
Jedi's over here talking about dry ass cereal because he's never heard of milk.
Brioche, some rye.
Anyone that eats cornflakes is the kind of person that goes to a salad bar and comes back with a plate full of croutons. That's the same person.
You know what we should do? Instead of a VHS show, we should start a hot cereal box show on the next hot cereal box.
I have a couple. I got a couple.
They are collectible.
All right, I got a couple.
Where am I doing? Are we doing the D for longevity thing? Is that where we landed?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's get going.
All right, I'm good with that.
Marco, you're muted.
Put yourself in timeout.
Oh, you're a maniac. All right. We're not. Yeah, we should do this bread. I like that.
All right, let's go. We still got plenty more to go.
Yeah, who does go? You think do you think I'm a person who go to salad bar? Think about that. Think about what you're saying here.
If the salad bar's got potato salad, I'm there at the salad bar in line.
That is maybe the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life. Thank you, sir. That is so gross.
Salad bar?
Hey, you can't tell if there's boogers in it, right? You do know that. That's so.
What I don't know don't hurt me. All right. Hey, I eat Navy food.
Get up to Shoney's. You go to the Shoney's and you just load up on pudding.
I don't even know what Shoney's are. No, you do not eat out of a salad bar, dude. How many times have you ever gone to a place that has a salad bar and you see this?
We're doing salad bars another day. We're doing cereals right now.
Like
the apple salad. You got to get the apple salad with the marshmallows and the apples.
No.
Not who eats Simpsons.
Oh my!
You don't make friends with salad. You don't make friends with salad.
We're 33% through this list.
Oh my god!
All right, let's go.
Get off of the
sorry, Ruben.
How do you do this?
I'm gonna be late, Ruben.
How are you not dead? You're eating at salad bars. What the? Tony the Tiger.
S tier, 100%.
This is the sugar. This is the one ingredient.
All you have to do to cornflakes is add sugar, and it's S tier.
Yep.
Frosted flakes of corn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Corn.
This is S tier?
S tier.
You guys are psychopaths. You guys do.
Even
You guys eat plain bread for breakfast and eat cereal with no milk and you eat at salad bars and you have Hot Pockets all day long.
At
This
least
is what we're doing
A,
here.
Frosted Flakes.
Even when Frosted Flakes get soggy, it's still so good. It's just
Nah, see, that's the problem. It gets
Oh
soggy
my
in like
God,
2
you
seconds.
people, you
it's
guys.
good sogginess.
It says it on the
My
box.
God, what is
Lot of Bs.
wrong with you people?
I agree with Chad. It's like B.
There's an A.
It's maybe at best.
David S. Hey, I got an S from David. David says S, so it ain't going
So
any
does
lower
James.
than
And I was
B.
gonna
It's going
stab
lower. It's going
James
lower than that.
I am gonna buy
No
the Star
way.
Wars one to try like the chocolate and the regular, like in the same thing.
And by the way, this is one that you're talking about dry ass shit. No amount of milk makes this any better to eat. By the way.
No, it's not true.
The milk
Wow.
afterwards, dude. This is This is one of the hardest fucking cereals. I don't know how many times I've been stabbed by how hard this shit is.
Stop buying it at Costco, Marco.
I don't
Get
shop.
good
You,
stuff.
I don't eat at salad bars. Do you think I shop at Costco?
Am I the only milk waster on
Right.
the thing? Am I the only guy that doesn't drink the milk?
I love the milk.
I don't drink it all
I'm
the time.
done.
It depends.
I'm out.
I
Later.
just killed
Done.
Mark.
Done and
Just walk
And
it out.
that's a wrap. Have a good night.
All right, so where are we putting this?
A.
I think
I'm
A
staying by
for-
S, but if you,
just proof.
I'm okay with A. I
I'm
mean,
just James,
I don't know what could
James,
possibly be S.
He's-
you
after
literally
this.
take one of the shittiest cereals, you throw a little bit of sugar on it, still a shitty ass cereal. The milk is
That's what I
garbage.
said.
There's
That's
no
what I
point in the
said to
garbage.
begin
There's
with.
no point in the milk. It doesn't make the cereal any better. You can't drink the milk afterwards because it just tastes like
What if you use like
plain-ass
almond milk?
But
or-
apparently y'all like plain ass toast anyways, because that's the only thing you think about breakfast breads. Have you ever heard of a croissant before? No. White ass toast, just fucking dry as shit. Cereal dry as shit.
What are you talking
What
about?
are
I'm
you
not
doing
as
here?
fancy as you, Marco.
See, what is
My
this?
poached egg with my Haagen-Dazs.
Hollandaise, little hollandaise sauce.
Asshole.
I don't think the milk
Sauce.
tastes regular when this is done. The milk gets the sugar in it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
milk
the
tastes
milk is
super
awesome.
sweet.
It doesn't add any colors. It doesn't look like a weird pink
We're
color.
not putting this in S.
No, we're not, because there's too many that are underneath that.
Oh
But
my
we're
God.
solid
We have
A,
some of
I
the
think.
worst cereals.
Hey,
We're
Solid
solid
A.
A.
Oh my God.
done.
No S's yet. Nobody's cracked that
Yeah,
code.
Pops is okay. It's pretty good. I like
C.
Corn Pops is
B.
B. B.
Yeah, B. Yeah. B's fine.
I say C, but yeah.
All right,
It-
for
I
the
mean,
sake of time,
it actually-
I'll go with B.
I control David. I control all the mutes. It actually the cereal actually the milk is pretty good after this too. It's a good milk post milk.
I think this one's kind of rough on the roof of your mouth too, but okay. B.
It gets this is a one that can get
Dude,
stuck in your teeth. a
you've
bit.
got to be kidding me if you're going to tell me Frosted Flakes isn't rough on the roof of your mouth. It pop.
It's not. It gets too soggy. It gets soggy.
Yeah, it
It's
gets
not-
soggy
it's
like
not.
an instant.
I don't think Marco's ever eaten cereal.
I know. I'm trying to think that too.
He just drinks the milk.
He strains. He just pours the milk and the cereal together and strains out the cereal.
He gets his
That's
cereal
right.
imported from France or something. I don't
He drinks
know
the
what's
milk from
going
a
on
mug.
Well, we do have a lot of C's here. A couple of
Yeah.
B's. So I think we're in the BC range.
That's fine.
Apart from
The
Sticks,
BC
who wants
cereal.
an S tier. It is a good hand snack. This is a good one that you can grab the box, like the mini box, and just eat as like a
Yeah.
snack to go.
Right. You don't even
Okay,
need
so
milk.
it's a good kid
Yeah,
cereal.
this is the one you
Okay.
don't need milk for. I mean, sure, you'll need a drink, but
Did you do checks yet? That'll be interesting where checks falls on there.
Oh, good. Joe.
well, I think
I can tell you where it'll fall if it's up to me.
I don't
but-
chug raw eggs.
I might have
We'll get
skipped
checked.
checks. I thought about it, but there was too many options.
Put it in B.
Anyway.
Let's go. Move it along.
It's so versatile. Oh, this is A. A all the way.
This is not A.
A all the way.
Fruit Loops.
This is like the cereal when you're like, oh, hey, you could either have Wheaties or Fruit Loops.
It's no
And you're
Fruity
like,
Pebbles,
Okay,
but
I'll
it's
have Fruit Loops. I'll have Fruit
No,
Loops.
I don't like the fruity pebbles though.
Nobody ever picks Fruit Loops out. Fruit Loops is always the one like you're staying at the hotel. You go down, they got the little boxes left, and it's between.
Yeah,
Because they
I'm-
have an
I'm
abundance
looking
of Fruit Loops. 'cause they're
Wheaties
I'm
or
like at a
Fruit
C.
Loops?
Fruit Loops. I'm just not a Fruit Loops guy.
Yeah, see, I think C solid.
Fruit Loops
Beta,
is
what's
like
up?
the knockoff cereal too. Like anytime there's like a generic cereal, just like
Oh my
Fruit
God.
Loops.
Corn Pops is not trash. C. It looks like a lot of C.
A lot of C's.
See,
Well, Joe's
yeah,
got an
see.
A for the Loops.
I don't like it, but
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is S tier right here. S tier.
Oh, blueberries.
Blueberry.
Dude, S tier.
Eh,
I agree.
S tier. S tier.
Right.
Remember when they used to do limited time? You couldn't even get it. It'd sell out, man.
I don't care. It's still the third on my list out of the 3.
Okay, well, it's the third S tier then because it's S tier.
No.
I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go
Who
A.
I'm willing to go B.
Jedi,
don't-
you
don't
are
give me the
literally a
limited time thing.
psychopath.
Don't give me the McRib argument or the Shamrock Shake. Well, they only sell it certain times a year.
No.
Not
It's
special.
no. The difference is it sell the fuck out. You couldn't even get it.
All Disney movies are good because they go into the vaults. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
they go in the vault. Yeah, it's all right, but it's
Never
if you had all
had
3
it?
in front of you. Which one are you picking first? I'm not picking Boo
This
Berry
one.
first.
I'm picking this one. This is one. This is probably one of the best. S tier. Thank you. Always soggy.
I haven't had this in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm losing my shit, dude. I don't know how.
It's fruity. I'll be honest. I've never had it, but if it's fruity, it's not getting S tier from me. No way.
Why do you hate fruits, Jedi? What's wrong? Did a fruit violate you as a kid or something?
Show us on the fruit where the fruit touched
I
you.
just prefer.
You understand?
Yeah,
There's no actual fruit.
Yeah, it's not
in any of these
actually
cereals.
fruit.
Legally can't call it.
Understood.
It's not really
You
fruit.
said that
It's
earlier.
fake
It's
fruit.
very Kool-Aid like. Then how's that?
It's fruit drink. What the fuck is juice?
It's fruit drink.
Apple drink. It's
Apple
green.
drink. It's fruit drink. So are we putting an S tier then?
No, I can't S tier Boo Berry.
Why not? It's
I
got a
told
bunch
you,
of
it's
S's and
not
some
my
A's.
favorite of the 3.
It doesn't matter what your favorite is.
Now I wonder if Jedi would drink orange juice or Sunny D. I mean,
It matters to me.
Or purple
I'll give you
stuff.
an A. That's where
Yeah.
I'll go.
It might.
Purple drink?
Even though I'm just not a big
There's
fan.
so many S tiers, dude. Come on, man. If this is an S
Yeah.
tier,
I got to give it to him.
yeah, everybody's giving it S except for you
I
and
would only
Jedi,
A
man.
it, but the chat's got
But
it.
just because everybody else is doesn't mean I
Only
have to
gave it
say
an
I
A.
think it's an S. I don't. I'm just telling you my opinion. I don't think it's an S tier.
Well, good. Put it in S. Thank you. All right. Next up is Frankenberry, which is going in S too. So put it up
What
there.
about
also.
this?
Frankenberry is better than Boo Berry.
What about that? Everybody.
Ruben, I'm making on sooner
Yeah,
than
he
I
doesn't
thought. I mean,
You got 2. I just gave you 8. All right. Boo Berry. Boo Berry is not trash. Well, David doesn't count.
I don't even know if David was talking about Boo Berry.
No,
See,
I don't.
Frankenberry's better than Boo Berry.
They're both S tier. It doesn't matter.
Nope.
They both
They're
can
not.
be. They're
There's a
not
big difference.
mutually exclusive. They both can be S
They
tier.
are when there is a distinct difference. To me, there's a difference. One is
Okay.
They don't do
it-
like
it-
the they don't do the
which
limited
is
time
why I don't put it
Frankenberry
in the same
thing.
category.
No,
where
it's
did
all the time.
Blueberry
Something
go?
with
I thought
Blueberry, you
Blueberry
get all
was
done.
S. It's not there.
Maybe
Put
it
it
gives
in F.
Blueberry a bump.
Put them both in S.
No, not both.
A.
Let you do it.
Hey, actually, this one's not
Hey.
getting it. You might not get this one in S.
It
This
looks
one's
like it's
better.
about an A.
Yeah, dude. People are killing your Frankenberry, bro.
Wait, so Count Chocula?
I'm not even saying
according
this
to
is the
Sticks,
best.
Is not.
Count Chocula is the best.
not my,
Yeah,
yeah, but according to
calculate
Sticks,
S
it's a
tier
monster cereal.
every
Pete,
day.
no
all
way,
day.
dude. Put Blueberry in S tier. Knock it off. Put it in S tier. You can't override the chat. Put it
I
in
can
S
do
tier.
whatever I want. I have
Put it in
control of
S tier.
the con.
Frankenberry is.
I relieve you of your commands, sir.
There's not one person who says Frankenberry's S tier besides me. So I'm not putting Frankenberry in there.
I wouldn't put
Artificial-
Frankenberry in S tier either. I would have put
Oh,
them both in
you
A's.
better not. You not count
I find it
Chocula.
funny. The most divisive tier list is apparently breakfast cereals.
JJ, you missed the beginning. The beginning is where we had S's and
Oh my
S's and
god.
trash.
You guys want to see the real
Apple
knife
Jacks.
fights? I guess we talk about
All right.
breakfast foods.
So what are we doing? Are we putting this in A or B? I think we should put it in A, but
B.
Yeah, I'm putting it.
you can say C all you want, but like there's a lot of A's in here.
I said B.
Oh,
He said B.
I think A's.
I
Okay.
was going to put an A because I do see a lot of A's.
all right. Next up is Life.
Trash. No, D.
D.
Mikey
No.
likes it.
Yeah, it's a good
pretty
dry
trash.
cereal.
This
Yeah.
is pretty trash. There's nothing.
No,
good,
I don't
there's
think
no
it's
redeeming
trash,
qualities
but,
of this cereal.
Yeah.
I like the,
I don't
I like
think
the
it's trash. I
cinnamon
think it's
flavor.
C or
though.
D.
The original
Maybe
kind of
C.
sucks.
I would personally probably go more C, but I'll take a D.
This isn't even the stuff they made Chex Mix out of, is it?
No,
No.
this is Life.
This is like thin. It's like thin
Yeah,
Chex
this
Mix.
is not even good.
There's usually like a little sweetness in the middle.
Yeah, there's a little.
By the way,
little
yeah,
sweet
trash,
in it.
trash, Life. Life is.
And the
If
advertisement.
anybody, if you say Ash, you're getting muted for 5 minutes. I'm just warning you. You're not funny.
You got a C. Give it a D.
Yeah,
Dude,
we got some
give it a
stuff
D.
coming
There's
out.
like 8 people who said trash.
We also
Yeah,
have
there's
a C.
also B's
One,
and C's.
B.
One. 1, 2, 3, 4,
And a lot of D's.
5.
So if you take a lot of D's, you
Six.
average it out.
Oh my.
It goes to
7.
D.
7 trashes. It doesn't have anything to do with comics. I don't know what my life has become.
That's what makes it totally awesome.
It is totally because this is a totally awesome, coolest show ever. All right,
There may be
what is-
comics inside some of them at some point.
Are we? Do you guys feel we should try? I think it's D with the average that I saw.
Put it in D. Move on with our lives.
There we go.
Someday,
Rice Krispie
Shoot Steve the link.
Yeah,
Have him
trash.
come help us out. Finish this up.
I'm gonna
It's
say
the most
No
garbage
one
thing
melt
ever.
marshmallows.
The only thing versatile of this is if you make actual Rice Krispie treats out of it. Anything else sucks.
this is really gross. This cereal's absolutely disgusting. It is
Wow, are
trash.
we agreeing on something? Trash? Are we
I'm
agreeing?
not a Rice Krispie fan.
Apparently not.
It's the
Apparently
worst.
Nope,
so.
it's D.
How in God's good?
I don't even like Rice Krispie treats.
I mean, think about how
Can't
they
have
market.
sugar,
Think
Kevin.
about how they
Can't
market
do
the
it.
cereal. It's like, oh, let's market it off the sound it makes when you pour milk on it.
That's how
Not
bad
how
it
it
is.
Count of
tastes
it
or
going
anything.
bad.
By the way, once the sound makes it like their selling point, it turns it into glue shit too. Like it's even
that's
worse.
what I mean. Once you hear the sound, it's over.
D, how
Can we
What?
get?
are
Oh,
we
we
not
already got a
trash?
trash. Never mind.
Trash,
I was gonna
trash.
say.
We're not. They're putting in C and D.
Maybe
Yeah.
people are giving it a bump for Rice Krispie treats.
D.
Yeah,
Put it
I think
in
we got to do
D.
D.
Oh my god,
I can't believe that. D, what are we doing here?
this is insane. A,
Garbage.
F,
Well, it's the same as Rice Krispies. It's just chocolate.
It's
Yeah,
still
chocolate.
garbage.
I'll give it a C
And chocolate
based
milk.
off of our last ranking of
no
a D.
garbage.
It's better, but not much better.
No, you can dress like what?
All
As
right,
the
moving
milk
along.
around.
I'm willing to go see if it moves us along.
Yeah.
See, it is.
See,
We got
see,
15 comments.
See, it is.
It's
You got some
saying,
Ds.
what? I'm here. What is this? Fight!
Yes,
What is
God.
going on? Oh my gosh!
I got leftovers back.
Yes.
I like it as Rice Krispie treats,
Oh,
but as a cereal, it is It's straight snap as an A. But oh my god!
Wish you just eating it straight out of the box.
D,
Yeah, I heard Crackle's a real dick. You know.
Marv, and they think this is S. What the?
You know, years
Wow.
from now, people are going to be like, "Hey,
You
what
guys
happened
are
to
back in
Dark
the
Side
wrong
crew? They
cocoa
were all
cereal
so
here."
tight."
Why did I even show up today? Seriously, why did I show up?
The Dark Side crew used to be a tight knit group of guys. What happened? Well, one day they decided to race
Started
Right,
talking about
cereals.
cereal.
It fell apart.
They had to draw lines about cereal.
Put it in C, I guess. Put it in C between the S's.
Even
and
with
the
all
D's.
those S's?
Yeah, there's 2 S's, and
I
there's
think
like
there were 3. Marv's in there.
Marv and
Six?
Marv.
Yeah, but nobody on the
Six.
panel. would give
Zach,
it
he's willing to
anything
fight
in
back
here.
Leftover.
See, I overruled.
C.
I have spoken.
I have spoken. Yeah, I think it's better.
Better than Mad Lib.
Better
We
than
gotta do
regular
better
Rice
Mad Libs and porn. That shit is hilarious.
All right, keep it moving.
All right, keep it moving.
What do we got next?
Okay, Cocoa Puffs is actually solid, dude. Probably
Yeah.
the best chocolate cereal there
It's
is.
like a B.
Yeah.
B.
B.
B or A. Yeah.
Out of
I'm not a big fan
all
of the
our
chocolate cereals.
This is one that
And
will
Count
stand up to
Chocula
milk
is
the
better.
longest.
By the way.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
still
the
give you that
best stuff.
delicious milk at the end. If
This
that
is the
doesn't
best.
tell you
I said,
S, I don't know
the
what
best
does.
chocolate cereal. What? I mean, what do we have
No,
to sell?
Count Chocula is better.
Oh, that's the best.
Still not chocolate milk.
I'll take the Cocoa Puffs. Personally.
D. Garbage milk. Oh my god. What is happening?
Oh, you moof milkers.
What do you mean? It's a good milk maker. It makes good milk. What are we talking about?
Yeah, this does make good milk.
A, B.
You could just drink chocolate milk.
No, chocolate milk's better than this by far. What? What? In what world is this new cereal?
I'm trying to remember what AOA liked before. I know AOA
It's
was
some
trying to
type of
talk
horse.
about Raisin
Wheaties.
Bran.
I think Wheaties is fucking S tier.
Yeah, we had the Raisin Brands up top. Remember, that's where we started off with our the complete dissension over Raisin.
What is an
Bran.
A? What is an A? I don't want to hear any more chat with it. Oh, put an A. for somebody.
All right, I'll take it. I would have probably bumped it higher, but I still like one another better. This one.
Oh, I like this.
I've never actually had this.
This is good. It's actually really good.
This is the first pick for me out of the box.
It's really good. It's really good. It stays kind of crisp.
I will be willing. I don't like chocolatey cereals, but I will give this. I will.
Oh, it's peanut chocolate.
I will give this an S. I think I have had this before and I liked it.
This is good. The chocolate and the peanut. It's
out of the gimmick cereals that are supposed to taste like candy or something else. This actually has. I mean, I'm saying like 40 to 55% tastes like Reese's Pieces.
See, here we go.
Yeah.
So then we got Zaggy coming in.
Then we got Zaggy.
I do wonder, like, because I don't really remember. Was this? This wasn't like a thing. This wasn't like a thing when we were actually kids, right? I don't remember Reese's Puffs.
No.
Why did it take them so long to think that Reese's Cups would make a good cereal? Like,
Zaggy, hold on. Go back to Zaggy. Zaggy, let me talk to you, buddy.
He's gonna call you in the office.
This is the zaggiest of zaggy cereals. This is you. This is you and Tom Green blazing it up and eating this shit. How are you putting this in the trash?
I'm concerned about Sticks and Zaggy. I think they may have a heart condition or something. They're on some sort of strict diet.
David,
or something. I don't get it.
Hi, Dave. Thank you, David. Good to see you too, by the way. Now I haven't said hi to you. Good to see you. And S tier this. I think it's good.
That's where I'm at.
Real Reese's peanut butter. Yes, it tastes like real fake real peanut butter. There's a lot of S's, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Gotta go to S.
Goes to S.
Certainly deserves S more than that other one.
Yeah, let's go.
Zaggy, I just don't understand you today. This is not good.
D.
This is the last of the box. When you got those multi-packs of the mini cereals, this is the last one.
I was wrong.
We were talking about nobody takes Fruit Loops. Nobody takes these things.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Nobody takes that. You're mad as shit if you're the last kid to breakfast and this is the small box.
You got up late at the slumber party. God damn it. I got the honey snacks.
You brought these home from camping.
Yeah.
No, you did.
You threw at those people that had the dog that was barking all night long. You just chucked them over there. Hope the dog got diarrhea.
Are they like supposed to be peanut? Like what the hell are they supposed to be?
No, oats.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
It's
Just
like
oats? Giant oats?
Like a poor man's sugar crisp. Is what
we got the other one. We should do the other one.
As bad as this. It's still not great, but
they're the same.
All right, so what is this going to be?
I don't like
D.
Golden Grams. They're Golden Crisp.
I think it's a lot of D's.
That's D. That's a C because this one actually, he literally says sugar bear. They took Smacks and they added more sugar to it.
I'm gonna say B, but I mean C for
MV.
whatever.
I didn't like these when I was a kid.
I like.
Oh,
B.
there it is. Puffed rice.
Marvel value staff. Oh, puffed rice.
Puffed rice.
Yeah, it's puffed rice.
I'm gonna put it in D because it's still not very good.
Not puffed rice. Sweetened puffed wheat cereal.
Dude.
Oh, that's the difference.
And this one was puffed. That one's just garbage.
You know, the thing with both of those, the Sugar Smacks and these, is there's a very fine line between good, fresh, and stale. You know what I mean? It always almost tastes stale, even if it's a fresh box.
I don't think. See, that's the thing. I don't think it's a fine line. I think it just always tastes like crap.
I don't think that's true, Patrick. I think the bear is the better of the two.
Nah, they're both garbage to me.
C, they got C on it.
Yeah.
Honey Snack C.
D.
Honey Snack. I don't care. Put them in the same. Yeah, Golden Crisp was a little smoother of a taste. I think.
Put them in C's. Oof.
No.
Dude, I'm telling you, Ruben, I'm losing my shit over this terrible ass list.
Yeah, we do have different tastes, but wait, where am I putting
S tier. Oh, what we went back.
S tier.
Dude, this stuff is good.
What?
All right. Hey, Ruben, I'll be there.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is better, so.
My God. Jedi.
No.
I was
never a big Golden Grams guy.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm going to go to like A or maybe B.
Yeah, I'll defer to you guys. That range is fine. It's not terrible. It's just, again, not a first choice.
Butter on his dry ass toast. He just has dry ass toast.
No, this is another one that gets soggy, but it tastes good soggy.
No, it does not.
No cereal tastes good soggy. It's supposed to be crispy cereal.
Oh, yeah, cereal's not. Exactly. Thank you, JJ. Thank you. These between aisle, they want their cereal. They want their cereal
that stays crisp. It rips your mouth apart.
Dude, it does
Yeah,
not.
you don't want it to be too crisp.
It does not. The things that rip your mouth apart is cornflakes. This crap.
No. Cornflakes don't rip. The second milk touches
I'm the
cornflakes.
guy that puts less than the normal amount of milk in the cereal because I want it crispy. I don't want to get it soggy.
Yeah, I like a lot of milk.
Yeah, I don't know what in God's name.
Well, what are we doing with the golden grams there?
It is pretty good. I gotta give it an A.
What's the chat saying here? We got B's, we got A's.
We got
Yeah,
C's, we got B's, we got D's.
I agree. D, B. Well, BK is
Yes.
just
But if you want to go A, whatever.
A, not A. There's nobody putting
Now
A
he's
there.
negotiating.
Nobody. And it's not better.
I'm putting S.
There's no way it's better than you have Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Look,
the
A right
better
there.
version of the
AOA.
cereal, the better version of the cereal
Oh,
you
wait,
have.
Cinnamon Toast
in
Crunch is
B.
a B?
Fake news, Marco.
Yeah, you
we
can't
just
put it
have,
higher
we
than
have
that.
A's all over the place.
No,
Dude,
it can't be
Cinnamon
higher than
Toast
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
the better of these. Oh my god.
I'm just
cannot be
going back
higher.
to the chat. You mean you make claims, and I'm got to show you that
I think that's got to be
people out there.
Those are not fake news. Fake news. We don't like that.
If
There's
you
all
put it in
kind
B,
of
you
S
got
and
to move
A's in
Cinnamon
this
Toast Crunch
chat.
to A.
But I still think there are enough. There's B's. I think there's enough C's that don't like it that I think we got to B it.
C's. I think you got to put it in C.
No, because again, with the S and a couple of A's, there's a couple of B's in there too.
Yeah,
A lot of
he is
C's.
Jedi is the
Hey,
PGX. Jedi is the
No.
PGX of grading cereals at this point.
Hey, I can't help it if you guys got digestive problems and you got to eat these high brand cereals. That's your problem. All right?
Gotta stay
That's your
regular.
problem.
Gotta stay regular.
Take some medication for that.
The only thing I like is
Some
blueberries,
Metamucil.
bacon berries, and crunch berries. That's
No.
it.
We'll get to it. I had 2 S tier. There's 35 cereals on this list. I had 2
No,
in
I'm
S.
erasing the other
One's
ones that
there.
you're putting this tier.
Blueberry was not the other
There's
one.
He's gonna
more
pull
that I
like
like.
a kicks out of there.
I love this shit. S tier. Honeycombs.
No
S
way.
tier.
God, no.
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 D.
Get out of here with that.
No.
D. Get out of here.
About?
That stuff's stale ass crap.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, this
Bro.
is another one. It felt like it was stale anytime.
Yep.
I don't know if it
See?
was it supposed to be crunchy. Was it supposed to be chewy? What is it supposed to taste like?
Guys, do you have teeth? Do you have teeth?
I
do
do.
you chew things or do you just gum shit all the time? Because all I hear is how you guys are fucking gumming all
I gotta
your
take my
cereal.
dishes out before I eat my cereal.
Fucking
What
glue.
about what I said had anything to do with gumming?
It's this one. It's not stale. The crunch is actually it's crunchy. Yeah, cereal's supposed to be
I'm
crunchy.
not sure. Is it supposed to be crunchy or is this supposed to be chewy? Because when I eat this without a lot of milk, it ends up being chewy, which is
Yep.
normally a sign that it's stale.
What Pete said.
So
is
you
what the
eat
point.
stale
That's
ass
what I mean.
cereal,
And
and
that's
that's
the
the
key.
cereal's fault. It's
Uh,
not the fault that you left the fucking cereal open for a month. I mean, it
No,
takes
I'm
a
talking
month
fresh out of the
to do
box. Honeycombs.
that.
suck.
Maybe it's just the garbage radiation in New Jersey that turned cereal all stale. I don't know. I cannot help you, but I've never eaten stale honeycomb.
Yeah. Regardless whether it's stale, fresh, or not, this is still not a first choice out of the group. This is something that's getting forgotten about. I didn't even know you were here. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you at the party, Honeycomb. I didn't know you were here.
Andre the Giant, very good. Andre the
Applejack.
Giant also liked honeycombs. Me,
Andre the
honeycombs.
Giant.
You know who Andre the Giant is? That's because you watch trash wrestling, just like you eat trash
I didn't
cereal.
say who is Andre the Giant. Who gives a shit if Andre the Giant?
Hey, once again, I
Correction.
do.
Andre the
What
Giant was
wrestler?
paid to do like gum cereal.
Yeah.
There's a
I think
difference.
Andre probably endorsed a lot of things he didn't necessarily like.
Oh, but where are we at?
It's not like he was backstage in the locker room just chowing down honeycomb.
Yeah, he probably was. He was probably mixing it with his beer. Haven't you ever done that before?
Not going on without my bowl of honeycombs. in
Honeycombs
my-
and
in my
beer.
dressing
Yeah,
room.
Lewis from
Especially
Revenge of the Nerds
Oktoberfest.
putting beer in your
Before a little
cereal.
Oktoberfest on your honeycombs, fucking brilliant.
Ugh.
That's how you make them not stale.
Okay, C. I'll give it a C.
See,
That's fine. Yeah, middle of the road is fine by me. I just don't like it.
me neither.
It's not terrible. Like I said, it's just one I'm never going to really eat.
If you guys put this shit in S tier or A tier, I know fucking Jedi probably about to go A tier with this horse shit.
What? Ugh.
No. That's
No.
straight up D.
Eh.
JJ, you think so? Wait, chat's only got one chat in it right now. You just wait till that is 20 real quickly.
I'll
You
go
just wait
C
till
at
it-
highest.
Granola out of my cereal bowl and into my like snack bars and we're good. Don't put your granola in my cereal bowl.
Yeah, not this is lower end.
Oh, all right.
See,
Oh my
Cat
god.
knows what's up.
Leftover loves it.
We found some common ground on this.
No way, leftover. No. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Good Zaggy.
S tier for the Marvel.
What?
I think they did that because of what you said.
No, there's no way. No, he does.
Get out of here with that S tier for Honey Bunches.
Oh, goodness.
What the hell is a granola bunch? Well, it's what happens at the bottom of the mixer when it all clumps together.
Yeah, it's the granola that wasn't good enough to put in bar form. Shove it in the cereal box.
I don't even know. This shit's so all over the place.
When they make granola bars, whatever falls to the factory floor, they sweep it up, and there you go.
Yeah. I think the only grade we haven't gotten for this is a B.
This is taking longer.
Oh no,
than I
there was
thought it
one.
would take.
We did get one. I think we've gotten one of everything.
All right, give it a D.
Give it a B. Give it a
One of everything equals C at best.
Appreciate your
because
vote.
B, man,
Appreciate your B vote. Give it a D.
Yeah, well, there are multiple D's and
Okay.
there are trashes.
Put it in a C. Put it in C. Fine. This dude, please.
Trash.
Oh God, this,
Trash.
Put
Trash.
honey
No,
butter
that's
cereal
trash.
over
made.
C.
Like, I don't even know what grape nuts are. Like,
It's
They're
trash.
not nuts.
Talk about-
Trash food.
you talk about hurt. These things like
This
wedge
should be a
themselves
slam
into
dunk.
your
This is
teeth
trash.
and have
There's
you
no
go-
way. There is no way. No way. No way. This is going any place but the trash. You're getting muted
Trash.
if you put anything
I
but
agree.
trash on.
trash.
Eric,
I agree. I hope that-
Eric, I'm gonna let you.
It is an excellent source of
I'm
fun.
gonna let you think about what you did.
Yeah, this
and
is you
change
eating the
answer,
stones
sir.
at the bottom of your goldfish bowl. That's what you're
I'm
eating. when you're
the
eating grape
teacher
nuts.
that's looking at you and going, last day of class, nobody can fail this class. I'm going to let you change. I'm going to let you change your answer. No shot.
I said this before. I'll say it again. If you're under 75, you better not be eating grape nuts. I mean,
And it doesn't taste like grape. It's just horrible.
I agree with
yeah, it's
T-Bone.
misleading.
T-bone.
That's a great point, JJ. It's misleading to begin with.
Oh,
No, it isn't.
Trash.
yep,
You
that's
look
all right.
at this
You
shit,
do it,
you
keep
look at
rolling.
shit in the cereal aisle, you go, nope. It ain't misleading. You just look at it and go, nope. And you move it on.
But you know what's odd? It's like, hey, a cereal with grapes and nuts in it actually doesn't sound too bad. And then at the same time, this has neither of those things. It's fucking terrible. That's what it
Okay,
is.
good. Good
There's
answer.
another
Good
one
answer.
here.
Wait. It's the truth, though. No, it's not the truth. I thought you said this is trash, though. Okay. Put
Wait,
trash.
we're missing some. I got to fix
You're
what
not
you're
fixing
missing
anything.
here.
We're not adding more cereal.
I'm
Dude,
not adding. You're missing.
We've been
That's why
through
you
over
skip
an hour.
Count Chocula because it's not there.
Because I'm just skipping it out, period.
Count Chocula's not there?
No.
I
because
have
you
it,
guys are
but
putting that to
Marco
your
deletes
kicks.
stuff.
Also
Oh,
trash.
oh,
It's still
trash.
in there, dude. I'm just not doing it. I'm foregoing.
Kix is like
I'll
anything.
be back in a minute.
Kix is like a
Trash.
Cocoa
Trash.
Puffs or any other cereal, and then just take all the flavor out of it.
Yeah.
It's a
That's what we call
trash
it
version
Kix.
of it.
It's like, oh shit, we forgot to add the food coloring and sugar.
Yeah.
Well, let's sell it anyway.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, time out. This is the first thing Beta put in Beta 5K put in trash.
Beta.
So Beta, yeah.
Better.
It's appropriately in
Package.
trash.
Has anybody actually ever eaten this? Actually, I think like really
I've
had
had
like a full
Kix.
I
bowl.
tried it. I
I
don't
bet
like it.
Kicks. It's not.
Kix, yeah.
No kid tested this.
Yeah, they might have tested it and then spit it
Yeah,
out.
they never ate it again.
When I was a kid, my brother used to love it, so like we always had it, and I had to eat it because you'd only buy like a certain amount of cereals a week or whatever.
Trash.
Ugh.
All right.
Yeah,
You-
that's more of
of
a
course,
case of we can't get something
I
else.
don't
until
doubt
this
that
box is gone.
Or I don't doubt that Ruben. Zach,
Leftover.
Zach,
No.
Oof.
Zach, not funny anymore.
See, there you go. This is
Hey,
the
where do we put
cereal
the
that
Kix?
actually has flavor.
Yeah,
Trix
Kix
is
is
good.
Okay, making sure. All right.
Trix is Kix with the flavor.
It's still not that good.
I like it. I
The
give it like a
rabbit,
C or
was,
B.
the rabbit, honestly, one of the best commercials, but like it wasn't that.
Now, Jedi wants to talk about
good
stuff that if you
commercial.
eat it dry, it tears up your mouth. This will tear up your mouth if you eat it dry enough.
no.
Like it
Stop
does.
adding cereals, dude.
You're missing them. They're on the bottom.
We're not, dude. We
Just do them.
no, I
Do them in
refuse.
order. Go down the list.
Refuse. Where are we putting Trix? We've been doing
Trix is a C.
This is a C.
Really? You think it's a C? Because
there's a lot of
Tell
A's.
you asked a question, I gave you an answer.
Yeah.
I can't speak
even
for
see.
all the people in the
I'm
chat.
on my phone. I can't even see the chat.
I'm saying he's all right. There's a lot of B's.
There's a lot of B's, C's, and
I can see it as a
A's.
B. I can see it as a B.
I get it. Other people like it. I'm just telling you where I would put it.
Yeah, I put it in C too, but I put it in B.
I think we got to put B based off of these rankings.
Oh my
All right,
God.
moving on.
Have it. Moving all right.
Go down the list.
Refuse. Refuse. Lucky Charms. There
Why
it
are
is.
you jumping the list? I said go
S
down the list.
tier. S tier.
Terrible cereal.
S tier.
Great commercials.
No.
S tier.
No, S tier.
This is the other S tier.
Okay, so here's what you do. Here's what you do for Lucky Charms. You buy. They now sell like just the marshmallows, cereal marshmallows. So you get the Lucky Charms and you add extra marshmallows to it, and that makes it S tier.
I don't need extra
Are those
marshmallows.
really marshmallows in there?
Jedi. What in God's name do you eat? Because it sounds like you eat the worst things in the world. How do you do Lucky Charms in the trash? Even at best that you complain that they have the oat nuggets in it, it's fucking marshmallows that fucking somehow
marshmallows
don't turn into fucking gummy dog shit when it's in milk. Like how? What in? How?
And as they dissolve, they sweeten the milk. It's delicious.
What?
I'm with Obi.
It's S tier.
But that's me.
It's S tier all the way.
And JJ. But the chat's not agreeing. That's fine.
They're magic.
We got a trash. We got a trash. Thank you.
Why do you hate the Irish?
Yeah.
Why do you hate the Irish? Thank you, James.
Yeah, you have one guy.
You can join our Lucky Charms club.
Oh,
Matt,
no.
yeah, our whole value stamp is with you. I think joking, but I guess it's gonna go S because we have a lot of A's and S and 2 trash.
No, I don't think we can put it in S. There's too many that are below it.
A for
You
sure.
gotta do A.
Look, there's B, A, or S.
I refuse to go lower than an A.
Yeah, it's an A. That's fine with the Cocoa Puffs.
Somebody put D. AOA. Well,
He's just wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd give it a trash, but I would certainly not go above a C.
Here, let's just finish this the right way.
You're just wrong.
All right.
Mini wheats. Roll.
This is the
I've never
blueberry
had-
version.
No,
Blueberry
I didn't mean to get the blueberry box. I made a mistake. Just
my
the
kids
regular.
love
Regular S tier.
S tier though.
S
Yes,
tier?
I agree with JJ. These are
I love
good.
it.
I like
Yeah.
these.
good.
Oh, you think Jedi's not gonna say this? This cereal's dry as fuck. Of course.
And it gets soggy. And it
No, it
tastes
gets,
good.
it gets soggy instantly, but this is the one cereal that I like
It does
soggy.
not get soggy
It's the
instantly.
only cereal I
Oh,
like soggy.
it does.
This
These
shit's
guys-
all over my truck. This shit's
This is
all
like
over
eating
my
a hay
car. Oh, shit's dry.
So
Anything above a D.
Well, you know what's worse is if you ever had just not the frosted ones, but just the regular ones.
Well, this is the
Just
regular
wheat
one.
pillows.
Well, the
Those
frosted
are the
mini
fucking
ones.
worst.
Mini wheats. Yeah. That's
Not the blueberry ones, but the regular frosted. Ugh.
Yeah, no, regular.
It's S.
kids love this shit.
Maybe A, but I gotta go S. I really
I
like
gotta
frosted.
go S. I'm staying with S. It ain't gonna win, but it's
Hey,
not
I didn't
fruity
get my
enough or
S from the
chocolatey
Lucky
enough for
Charms,
these
so-
guys, but it's S to me.
Yeah.
A lot of A's though.
A lot of A's. Put it in A.
A's probably fair.
All right, we got 2 left. Just we
All right,
get
that's
through
it.
them.
We're done.
No, we're not done. Cookie Crisps.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
A.
Didn't this
I'm
used
with-
to have a bandit?
Kyle.
Wasn't this a guy
I'm-
robbing cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it. Well, I used to like
Cookie
it.
Crisp.
I liked it.
God.
Good milk content. It's probably B.
A-B.
Okay.
I'm A-B.
All day.
A's good.
C.
I think
We
A's
got an
fair.
C for Cookie Crisp.
S, A,
Bunch of
A.
A's.
A, maybe S, yeah.
Yep.
I think A's fair.
A is fair, and we got last one, which
You don't want any more.
emotions.
S. Snap. It's
garbage.
the only chocolate one I like.
Yeah,
Screw
yeah, yeah.
screw the rest of them.
Delete it. No,
We should
that's
skip
not. Stop putting it in S.
Yes.
It's the lamest of it. The
No, it's the
lamest.
best. It's the best chocolate.
Wait,
cereal.
what's the lamest? Get out of here with your blueberry.
C.
What did you say? C? Yeah. C's about right.
I like chocolate. I don't like chocolatey cereals except for, for
Get
the
out of here.
peanut butter
Yeah,
cup.
well,
Get
I
outta
think
here.
Cocoa Puffs are better, as I said. This would be an A for me, but
S tier.
What are we doing?
You said they were all S tier before when they made that argument. You said they were all S tier.
And then you refused to put any of them S tier, dude.
Because I didn't agree.
Blueberries an S tier.
Trash. Here you go. Trash. There you go. We got a trash.
How did my opinion make your opinion?
How did Frankenberry? Are we on Frankenberry now?
Trash.
Yeah, it's an A.
No, Frankenberry's an A. I don't know why we're back in Frankenberry.
Yeah, I don't know why you're
Are we re-ranking Frankenberry?
Did you delete? You delete? That's why. It's because you deleted it again.
I deleted it both times now. I deleted all 3 times you put it in there.
No, it's still there in S.
You left. What did we leave out? My favorite cereal. Oh my God.
Quaker O's. All right, no, seriously though, where are we putting Count Chocula?
Out is the lowest
S.
amount.
It's
not S. You got S. You
S.
can't put something in S that's got 3 trashes.
S.
Cookies greater than it. Everybody's A. You can put it in A, I guess.
Fine,
I guess I'll put it
fine.
A.
In the
I got more Reese's Puffs. You guys don't know what you're talking about with cereal.
Nope. Other people do. I don't even understand.
You guys are crazy.
This is
the worst tier list we've ever done.
Whether you got Jedi talking about
or
how
is
it
it
is
the best
without
tier
milk,
list you've
and
ever
Marco
done?
just talking about how it is just with the milk.
That was
I don't
the
know what we're
best
talking
tier
about.
yet, Marco.
It's like glue cereal, I guess. Glue is.
Did we have Fruity Pebbles on the list that I missed?
Yeah, they
Yeah, you missed the Fruity Pebbles. Somehow I got up to A.
That should have been S.
No, you like garbage cereal.
You're one of those.
I'm with you, JJ.
Hey,
Re-rank.
Hey, Pete, you left off Special K. Sticks and Zaggy would have given that an S for sure.
Yeah, no
I
special.
actually like the berry version of that, but it's because it's yogurt berries and they eat all that shit.
Yeah, once I got to 35, I figured I had enough. And like I said, there was no Mr. T's. I didn't put it in the Batman cereal. I didn't put.
Look, even the Russians showed up and they want to add.
Girl, even in the shithole.
Naked girl cereal? Give that an S tier.
Even in the shithole.
I'm gonna have to remember not
That's
to.
S tier right there.
Remember not to put any no more news segments involving cereals that will spawn tier lists in the future.
Yeah, apparently the cereal gets the
Russian
all
troll.
titillated.
Best Russian troll ever. I don't even mean it's like, hey, check me out, I'm naked.
Fine girl, even in
Oh my God.
I didn't even read it till just now.
Oh my God, that's fucking.
Hey, are they saying this show? No, they better not be.
I
I'm stay away.
It's pretty much your house.
Oh
Right.
Jesus! I'm snipping this for later so I can have that get in the shithole comment.
Yeah, dude. I wish we could put that on IG because it's hilarious. All right. Next up,
All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta meet Ruben and.
Thanks for ruining the tax show. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye, Jedi.
So, we'll see you guys.
All right, later.
Vodka Crunch, top Russian cereal. All right. Good comment, Stick Boy. I like it.
Even in the shithole.
Like, honestly, if you read what it says find girls in the shithole. Take it easy, Jedi.
Where else do you find them?
I know.
Find them in the shithole.
Gives us all hope, I guess.
Russian troll like levels, I guess. Okay. All right. What are we doing next? Are we doing 10?
What's next?
Are we doing 5 and 5? Are we doing 10? What are we doing?
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Before that, I think, but like, oh my God.
I'm stuck on the shithole. I can't get past it. My brain's locked.
I know. There's a rare promo Trex comic. I swear, I'm not making it up. For years. Good one. Thank you, Steve. All right. What do you have next, Pete?
Like I said, we can do. You want to do 5 and 5, or
5
we can do.
Let's do 5 and 5 today. We should have done that earlier, but let's do 5 and 5.
Yeah, well, we wanted to try to get through so he could go film.
Dude, it took an hour and 20 minutes to do series.
Because you kept going sidetrack. You started talking about salad bars for like 20 minutes.
Talk about salad bars. The chat talked about salad bars
And breakfast breads.
Jenny goes, probably don't like salad bars. Yes.
I don't like them.
I only eat my egg with hollandaise sauce.
Yeah, then that's when you brought up the goddamn espressos.
Who eats at salad bars though? Psychopaths.
Well,
They probably
people at buffets. Is buffet in the same category as?
I know when I go to like the Brazilian steakhouses, they have a salad bar, and I just point at it and laugh.
Yeah. So what are you?
But it usually comes as part of the meal because they have the sides.
No. He eats at the salad bar though.
Who?
Jedi. He goes, who doesn't eat at a salad bar? That's what he said. And I said,
I just went to the Brazilian steakhouse and I needed to get some of the mashed potatoes to go with all the meat that I was getting because you need a little bit.
You need to buy the warm ass fucking potato salad with mayo in it that's been sitting out for 12 hours.
Maybe it's made with mustard.
Oh, they got the mayo in it.
Now, you see what you're doing? You're getting us talk about fucking salad bars again.
You know what's really good? German potato salad.
It depends. What type of bacon bits do you like? The fake ones or the real ones?
All
right, let's do it. 5 and 5.
Running the thing.
Gross. That is so
a bacon bits tier list.
I don't think you have more than what?
At salad bars. That's been sitting out.
Different brands of bacon.
Yeah, the bacon bits you get at the store or ones you make yourself.
Planet, nobody, Planet Arizona, nobody in the chat, nobody on the show, nobody's doing good today. Nobody's doing good today. It's gone to hell. All right, let's go. 5 comics in 5 minutes.
All right.
Fine people of Nabisco are doing well because you probably just give them 20 minutes of advertising. Great.
All right. Go 5 and 5. Let's go. Chat. Stop. Right. Let's go.
We gotta get loose. So you know the deal. We're gonna run through 5 comics in 5 minutes. I'm starting the timer right now. All right, we're gonna start with our big ticket item. I thought about putting this showcase 4, but I decided to go with the Fantastic Four #1, a 1.8 as my big ticket item because a 1.8 sold for $18,500.
Do you get the 3-inch crown molding with that? And maybe if they get $1,000 instead of using faux laminate,
look, it's missing a big chunk of the F.
What? Yeah, that's kind of an ugly one.
So I put this one in here. There was a showcase 4 that sold for like 20. That was like a 4 or 3.5, but I went with this one instead.
Is that tape or is that missing? It's missing in it.
Missing.
Not the book that I have higher than that I need to sell for more. No, put this piece of junk up. Yeah. Okay.
No, you didn't say anything.
This is just people snatching up these older books to store away because they think they're going to make a fortune off of them later. So they're just overpaying for them now.
I guess so, but that's a lot for a 1.8.
I always like the golden record reprints of these.
Well, yeah,
you get it in much better condition.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you; those Silver Age keys are like, I mean, they're
Paper Girls.
Better than what people
talked about it.
Olsen.
It's coming.
Probably one of my favorite comics to date.
I had it. This is actually backwards. Like a week ago, $71 for a 9.8, $12. Now $30 raw, $135. Doesn't seem like a lot, but
I got a fucking
a bit of a bump in price.
Everybody's got shitload of these.
Yeah, there's a decent amount.
So when you think about it, Fantastic One at $18K compared to this, everybody's got a buttload and
$130. That back up to it's back up to where it was, right? Because didn't it kind of get a bump up there when it was first announced?
Yes, yeah. We're bumped up now that we got a trailer drop, sort of teaser. Mm-hmm. This one, I have no idea why this is still kind of selling. I'm going off of a month ago to now. I don't get it. I get it. There's first appearances in it, but who gives a shit? Why are you going to pay $361 for it raw? $1,500 9.8.
Why pay missing out when you can buy this book for $1,000?
Yeah, but this is up. Last month in April, it was about 100. You could sell. Somebody got one for $100 raw and $1,100 for a 9.8. So it's just up in price the last few weeks, and
it's crazy.
I don't get it. There's no reason for this book to be that high. But hey, it's not my money. It's your money. Spend it how you wish.
Yep.
Going on to our Illuminati book, again, not to spoil what happens in Doctor Strange, but I'm sure it has been for many. But the prices will tell you a story. Right? The prices will tell you a story, whereas last week it was $60, $65 raw, because we covered it here on this show. This week, $45 or $20.
With want to walk through them like they were nothing.
Exactly.
What? Yeah. Well, with how much they flood the market with this, that didn't even do that big of a dent. And now this, I mean.
Well, there was demand then. Now there's no demand now.
Yeah. And
they're selling for
could have slow played that supply because there were a lot. They printed a lot of this. But it is what it is. We'll see where it is next week. See if it keeps trending in the same way.
How's your spec now?
All right, our last book is the one that's new this week. We kind of mentioned at the beginning. This is the 1 in 100 for Grimm. It's a Frizen. Jenny Frizen cover.
That.
I don't think it's going to hold these prices. 120, 125. It's
just
over
a boom
ratio.
book, right? Is this boom?
Yeah. Over ratio price doesn't make sense to me with this book because they made a lot.
There is
Store variants, they made a lot. Regulars,
boom overprints everything. Never trust a boom variant to stay where it is.
I can't wait till it gets down to like $52.
There's a reason why one of the most sought after for something killing the children is the A cover.
8 days, Kyle for CM.
And then I'm snatching it up.
There you go. Snatch it up.
Snatch it up.
We sped through it this week. That's all. Look, we got a minute left.
Did you guys watch Doctor Strange? Did everyone go see it?
I didn't see it yet. They did a review on it earlier.
We didn't really review it. We did spoil a tiny bit, but
the one per store is so much better, and that's coming from a Frizen fan. I'll buy the 8th print.
I mean, this is kind of like we're seeing how we got 30 seconds left. I'll throw it out there. Is anybody else getting kind of tired of the Frizen doing this kind of cover though?
Because I feel like I'm tired of them doing a trade dress version and then try to give me a 1 in 100 that's a virgin version.
Just like with I'm talking just like kind of she's a great artist, don't get me wrong, but like the silhouette thing, they're like standing. I mean, that's like been, I feel like her last like 4 covers have been like something like
that's
this.
her trademark. Like that's her trademark. Like
I get it, but like, I don't know. I want to see something different.
Exactly. This hasn't always been her trademark. It's not like Shannon Mayer who only does the 3/4 pose like up. Like I only know what the top half of a woman looks like because I don't draw the bottom. But anyway, that's it.
She drove over her bottom. Okay. Next up, we're gonna do top 10 of Pete's.
Oh, just my top 10.
Yeah, and I'll be right back.
Well, I tried to get help, but
Skit's covers look like dude. Sorry, getting ready for a con. You know, I mean, some of them
exactly.
Uses are like assholes.
Everybody's got one. Mine definitely stinks though.
All right, so while he runs out, I'll give you guys my top 10 covers. Granted, this isn't about value. I'm not even putting prices here. I'm just showing you books that I liked. Where are we at? So this is my top 10 for our man, George Perez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Now, to start us off with my number 10, I picked this JLA Avengers book because it showcases how he can draw hundreds of characters jam-packed on a cover and still make them all look like they're supposed to. You know who they are. They're recognizable, and they all don't look the same.
Yep.
I think that actually was that was like the Absolute Edition cover too, wasn't it?
Is this
when they released it? I think it was too. Yeah.
I just have it's 3 or 4 of the JLA Avengers miniseries. I just remembered seeing this. Just like there's everybody you can think of is kind of squeezed in on this cover.
Because like now in comics, there's more than 3 people on a panel. One person doesn't have a face.
Exactly, but here, look, there's still faces back here. Buried in these corners, you still see full character. Look, Black Knight's hiding underneath, you know.
The Avengers vs. Justice League, yeah.
Yeah, it's just he made everybody unique in their own little way, and they're recognizable. Not an easy thing to do.
No.
My number 9, for whatever reason, of the few Batman books he did, this one always stuck out in my head because of the Two-Face, and I don't know. It makes me think of when I was a kid. This comic. And I just love this cover.
Yep.
So that's why
he used to do depth really well.
Yeah.
I felt like everything he drew had really good depth to it.
Yeah, there's layers to it. There's background, there's foreground, there's a lot of things going on. It's not just a character with no feet and then no background with some smoke or cross-hatched 90s, you know, which I love the 90s, but still.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is the guy who sold DC because most of the books are garbage with that stuff.
And this is just a classic homage. Superman. Just had to go with the
used homage instead of doing his original art. BK. Yeah, I'm ready. We might riot here in a minute.
You riot? Okay, you're probably gonna riot because I don't think I do. So riot. Again, this is my list. You can make your own list. We can talk about your list next week. I like this Teen Titans.
Yeah. That's really
I like it. Number 39. I like when they interplay with the trade dress. So they got the uniforms hanging off up there. It makes me think of Spider-Man 50. Like I like it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the Wonder Woman and Titan.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I could have put like Teen Titans 1, and I thought about it. And I thought about putting Wonder Woman 1 as well. But I didn't put either because
even like he's got what's his name?
I mean,
with Peacemaker.
You could pull a top 10 with just Titans books for him. I mean,
exactly.
I mean, you gotta have variety though.
Yeah, but
that's why I try to pick different things
about it. Like there's the two Teen Titan. Well, keep going. We'll see if you got it. And Crisis 7. That's like when you think Perez, you think that.
Yeah, but like Wonder Woman 1, I think of Perez, but I didn't pick 1. I picked 10. The reason why I picked 10 is because when you fold out this wraparound gatefold, like there is so much going on here.
Yeah.
This thing is just insane. With all these hands down below, just reaching out of Hades.
Yeah, this is a cool one.
Whatever happened to gatefold covers too? You never see that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, he did some amazing.
And he made it work. Like every part of it works individually, or it works as part of a larger whole. It's framed properly. It's just gorgeous.
It is. I'll agree. But you had that what?
What's that?
What number is this?
This is 10. I thought about 1, which is a wraparound, but I went with issue 10.
No. What number do you have this?
Oh, this is 6.
6.
Okay. I like this one just because it's a unique.
Oh, come on, dude.
Superman holding shield and Mjolnir. Like this is just.
Get ready to boo this man.
Go ahead. I like it. And it's also a wraparound. I mean, granted, there's nothing really on the back, but
this is like out of all the good work he did, this is the one.
Marco's such a hater today.
No, it's okay. But
no, he's got fucking.
Yeah, well, I told you it's mine.
You just saw 2 books that were better than this.
Yeah, but it's just my list. I didn't spend a lot of time as far as ranking goes. I did this this morning. I threw this together. So here's your Taskmaster. This is a classic one that I just still don't have. So that's why I always think of it because I still need one.
I sold mine a goddamn solo Wookiee.
Now,
take myself in the ass.
Number 4.
I just like this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get me is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like this one. It's funny.
This is just again, it's just one of my favorites for Perez. I would have thought about putting it at 1, but I didn't. Again, I didn't spend a lot of time worrying about the ranking, like in the middle, the rest of it. It was just only the top 3 I spent a time hemming and hawing, and I decided to put this one at 3. And I didn't want to double dip on series as I already did, but for number 2, this is also just a classic to me with Gauntlet 1. I just it is so and it was one of my favorite series as a kid, so a lot was going for me. So I put this at 2 over the Come and Get Me. And then, as Marco already kind of mentioned it, at number 1, when I think of Perez, I think of 7. I just do.
Yeah.
Like this is the one I think of.
This one and the Flash one too.
Yeah, I think the Flash one, but it's not. The cover on itself it's interior work. There's better stuff inside than just the cover. The cover itself's all right for the Flash.
Drew him well. Hey, wait, drew him well? No shot.
Has anybody ever had the Absolute Edition of Crisis on anything?
But this is why you tell me which ones are yours favorites.
I'll show off a couple of my favorites.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is probably one of my favorite Perez covers.
Dark Man.
And
versus Army of Darkness, huh?
Yeah. I was showing this off on MCM. This is probably one of my ultimate favorite covers by him. I just think it's just
Bruce Campbell hates you.
What?
Even though Bruce Campbell hates you.
Even though he hates me, I still love this cover. You know, and
maybe Liam Neeson likes that
guy. I still love this. Is still one of my favorite.
I like it.
Well, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
I really do like that one.
That's a good one. The first Nightwing.
I showed these off on MCM too, but I got a couple sketches from them.
Let's see.
And I didn't piss him off.
Yeah, it takes a lot to piss him off. He's nice.
The first one I got was
speaking of Nightwing,
and he wasn't super stoked. He was like, "Yeah, okay, like I haven't drawn it before."
Well, he doesn't have to be stoked. He's giving it away.
5 or 6 seconds. Here you go. So then I got creative and I had him draw this.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But that's I even love the Deathstroke cover too as well.
Yeah, that's one of my faves.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to. I was trying to stay away from the books that are, I guess, inherently valuable outside of the cover. I wanted to be confused why I was putting it there.
Okay, that makes sense. So you grab shitty books just to put them up there. Okay,
what are you talking about?
So,
all right, good stuff. Thank you, Pete, for doing that. And thank you, Kyle, for sharing. That's cool, man. Yeah, he was nice. I mean, is that your opinion on him too, Kyle? You've met him before, but you think everybody's all right. You like Leinfeld, for Christ's sake.
I love he. When I went to go see him, I think he had the greatest idea for a line. He didn't want you to stand in line.
Yeah.
He said, "There's a whole con going on. Don't waste the entire con waiting for me. Here's a ticket."
Yep.
Yeah.
So what you do, he just gave you tickets like with numbers on it, like drawing 18076, and you walked up. And if your ticket was ahead of the person that was at the front of the line, you got to automatically go to the front of the line. The lowest ticket number, so that you can enjoy the con and come back later.
I got you.
But he sat there and I must have talked to him for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He just enjoyed talking. He just enjoyed talking to his fans. It was just, you know what I mean? He even just had cataract surgery. And he was at the con the next day.
Yeah.
And he got up and he took pictures with everybody. I probably have 8 pictures I took with him.
Did you have anybody who just had a portfolio and was wanted to get 6 from him to resell?
No, everyone just seemed like fans. There was no one
really know not to, because I was at a con when somebody did that and he undressed that dude quick. It
didn't seem like there was anybody there for that. There was no people with CGC standing in line for anything. I didn't really see that. And he was signing short boxes of shit for people.
Yeah, because that's it. There was I'm not going to mention what company it was, but it was doing one of those signing things, and he
lost his shit.
You know what, man? No, and I'm not going to come to cons anymore if this is what you don't show up. I'm sorry, but I'm here. And like you said, he liked doing it for the fans. I think. He kind of got stressed out towards the end, but that sucks, man. He's a good guy. It's kind of I mean, people can make when I think of the guys that I liked, I liked him. I liked Stan, and what they did to him at the end sucked. I mean, that just sucked.
Oh, I still remember Stan.
Yeah.
He was just sitting there, and I remember I think it was San Diego Comic-Con, and they were lifting up his arm and dropping it onto the book.
Yeah,
that had a marker in the head, so he could sign it.
Guys, I mean. Look, man, if that's how you got your signature, please don't tell me, because I don't know you either. I mean, I'm sorry. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what they did to some of these guys, there's a couple other guys too. Maybe I'll go through a list, but there's guys that are really good, and people would just how they treated some of these guys later on suck, man. They really suck.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So, well, that sucks. Perez is gone because he was really a great one. That's why, all you people, like you, Kyle, you give Kate shit, but Kate's at a con, by the way, is solid. He is literally a solid dude. He will shoot he does a lot like Perez. He'll shoot the shit with you. He'll talk about other stuff. If you want him to draw something not crappy, that's not wrong, because Perez did this a lot too. If you gave Perez something simple, he'd even goat you a little bit, right? He'd be like, yo, come on, man. That's why you gave him the infinity thing, right? As soon as you said it, I've known it because I've heard Perez say it before.
He gets excited when it's something out of the box.
Yeah. Campbell kind of does it too. Campbell, when you give him something, will get a little bit excited about it too. Cates is the same. Those are the guys you like to see. I mean, what's the little short guy that always tells the slapping of Bomb Kate story? Stranko, right? Steranko comes someplace and he's always yelling and smacking and the story, whatever. And that's great. It's great comedy and that's one type of thing. But there's a core group of guys that really, Clement's another guy that's great to be around and hear stuff. Those guys, I think, I'm not sure they get enough props for how well they've dealt with the changing of the air. Well, I mean, obviously Kate hasn't had to go through a bunch of changing of the airs, but yeah. So, It sucks, man.
Tim Seeley's another great one to talk to.
Who?
Tim Seeley.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever. I don't know.
Oh man, I enjoyed talking to him about like Nightwing and like I was
Shooter.
What?
You think of Jim Shooter? What do you think of Jim Shooter?
Yeah.
He's tall. He's tall.
He's tall.
Yeah, that's all I can say about him.
I never agree with people that
T-shirts
seems like an inconvenience.
What's it? What'd you say?
I was just doing Can't Hardly Wait lines. Don't mind me.
It does seem like he's thinks he's important, right?
Like I waited in line for Scott Lobo because it said "Be right back," so I stood there waiting for his signature, and I'm pretty sure he got on a plane and left because he never came back.
No, he's coming back the next day. No.
Oh, David was amazing too. Yeah. One time I had the pleasure of meeting David. He was amazing. And man, David could capture a room. Oh my God. So he was in the stage where he had like hair like BK, where it was like the Friar Tuck with the ponytail at that point, where it's full balding, skull like ponytail. You know what I mean? Just like BK does. This guy right here, Lord of the Brooklyn. Yeah. Anyways, so
the comic book guy from Simpsons.
So he had that. It was that stage at that point where he wasn't wearing the big glasses anymore, though. But yeah, he just like he's a guy when you talk to him, and even if you're a little bit apprehensive, because I was a lot younger than too, he just brightens your day. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these guys, like, and listen, I'm not knocking Steranko. Like the first 4 times I heard that same fucking story, yeah, it's funny. Like now I kind of just he's telling the story again. But you know, like some of these other guys that really brighten your day, like you can say what you want about Campbell and his exclusive limited whatever now and the internet stuff, but like real life, kind of it, like him is white, like you know, it's cool.
He's actually a nice guy.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah, I've
like,
actually met
makes
him
you
before.
happy when you talk to him. David's was the same way. No, he's not dead, but David's the same way. He just doesn't do cons anymore. And Perez was the same way too. Like he made you happy, like made you happy. You know what I mean? Like you didn't have to change your shoes after talking to him. Same thing with Cates. Like I know people knock Cates, but I will tell you, Cates. I mean, Kyle knows how much heat I took from somebody else who unfortunately had passed away recently. But you know, because I had mentioned the story about him before. But like that guy wasn't a nice guy. Okay, but these guys, like, they really are nice dudes. And I get it. Some people don't like what they have to say on Twitter or whatever, but make sure you're out there.
More to do with when somebody like Case is I don't like his writing.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. If you don't like his writing, that's fair. That's fair.
Like Robert Kirkman was great to meet. He's a ton of fun to talk to.
Who's that?
Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, I've never met him before. Dude, you know who's fun as shit and he's always all over the place is what's his name from the guy that does all the Muppet stuff. He's another one. He still dresses up, puts some tees. Like he's always put himself in the tees there. He looks kind of almost like Count Dracula. Like, oh, and the guy that does if you ever get a chance and you see him and you'll randomly see it, the guy who does Chew. If he won't ever be in like huge
made me giggle.
Robert, isn't the guy's name Robert? Is Robert's first name? The guy that does like Chew and he did he's doing the one with the
doing Farmhand.
I like
Farmhand.
Oh my god, this guy, he's amazing too. Is it Rob?
I can't think of his name.
Sit down with him. Not Jim Henson.
Yeah, because Jim Henson's been gone.
No, man, long day. What's the guy what's his name? But he's the guy that gets all the rights. Whenever you see any of these cartoon Muppets, he's the guy that gets all the rights to because he did all the Muppet drawings. So I'll remember by the end of the show. All right, let's get in. Speaking of cons, during the it's a beacon during dark days, huh? All right, so these guys are pretty cool. There's a guy named Elvine's Comics. A lot of guys on the West Coast probably knows who he is. And back in like the old CGC boards and in the early G Plus days, Elvine used to.
I like Ron Lim.
Do you? Yeah.
Yes, I do. I got him to sign my copy of Silver Surfer 35 that was beat to hell because it was mine, and that's the only signature I wanted to get, and I got it because I didn't have to wait in line, and I got to see the guy I wanted to see, and I was happy.
Perfect.
Planet. I think the smaller cons I've been going to has had the better guest list.
Yeah, like the Phoenix Fan Fusion this year, just it's a. I hate to say it, but it's like most of the guests they've had a bunch of times.
Is that the guy? Is that put on by the guy we know?
I don't know.
No.
This is like that's like our biggest con of the year.
Yeah, they're bringing in some guy I've never heard of him before. That's supposed to be the big draw. He like flew to space recently or something.
Bad Bunny,
Kirk, Captain Kirk or something. I don't know.
Captain Kirk.
Shatner.
Yeah, Shatner.
I don't know if you were talking about that or like new Shatner.
But as far as artists, it's not like I'll pull up the list right now. It's not a great list, but
right?
I will tell you this: there's a lot of people out there that are. There's a lot of like the regional groups that are recruiting a lot of the talent that used to get the artists there and sign them up. So it seems like artists are either wanting to go to smaller cons because they're having fun at them, or like there is a big shift right now. Like the Wizard World people, FanFest people are kind of they're actually
more intimate.
But you think it's because also too there's a more of a shift like with the MCU and like to celebrities and less to creators for larger cons. I mean,
yes.
I mean, I saw you could like him or hate him, which I'm not his hugest fan, but I saw Jim Shooter at a regional con. That's the fourth regional con in the area. And then you're going to have William Shatner as your big comic person at the biggest con in the regional. I mean, like,
what, you didn't like Tech World? Tech World. You didn't like Tech World?
Wars. The
Tech Wars. That's what it was. Tech Wars.
The guy who's playing Black K is coming to Motor City though. Let me try. I'm trying to look up real.
Oh, you can ask him why he frolicked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when you got released, why did you frolic? Did you know you were being filmed?
The guy.
Well, I mean, it's hard to blame. It's hard to blame organizers too for that at the same time because certain people draw tickets. I mean, and you're trying to sell tickets.
I'm just telling you, behind the scenes, there is a lot of the bookers are switching around. They're leaving where they've done for years, and they're going to the conglomerates right now because conglomerates are offering them a lot of money to switch.
Well, they get more people there, like JJ was saying. Like, people that are above just comic book fans are now going to see their favorite actors.
That's the whole draw
in wrestling.
Yeah. If they were just to stick to comic book fans, let's face it, they wouldn't get the draw that they could get by using big celebrities.
You're right. But I mean, like,
I like the smaller shows.
I have no problem with it. Smaller shows, I think, are doing better draws at this point. The only problem is the smaller shows, like the tables, the $60 to the $60 to $600 tables. Those are the shows that I set up at. I don't like. I'm doing this one with Brian, but it's really Brian's stuff. We're doing toys, and it's $2,200 for a booth, a 10x10, right? Like those aren't the shows I do. Because for that type of stuff, I can sell it easier a different way. So, like, and I'm not going to compete with the Harley Yees and the bigger players like the Laurens in my area and stuff like that. I'm not going to compete with them. So, like, why would I spend $2,200 on one when he's got 6 booths and he has everything I have? And if he really wants to, he could undercut me, which he doesn't, but like he could. So why would I do that? You know what I mean? The only problem is when you get these bigger guests at the usual, like the $60 to the $600 cons, is that now people are going there and that's where they're spending their money. And then I'm not selling as much as I used to. I mean, I'm still doing good because it's, a good area, but like, we'll see. Yeah. I don't really see. Oh, Katie Cook, the person that does Metal Ponies, is going to be there. Great. So that's what we are getting in Motor City. Mm-hmm. Yay. Awesome.
That's it?
No, I mean, a lot of the guys are other guys that we see all the time. Luckily, William Loebs, we do a lot for him in this area because he's from here. So, but I mean, like a lot of these guys, I don't know. Look at the list. It's not.
I think Indiana this year had Michael Golden. That was about it.
That's the Easter one, though, right? That's easy. It's hard. Pull up that list, and I'll talk about it. So, anyways, like I said, LV's Comics used to do this thing where he would do a comic report. It's kind of almost like the quarterlies that they used to do for Overstreet, but he'd leave some stuff blanked out, but he'd tell you what you're selling. And it actually really helped us because even though they were doing it in California, it really helped throughout going through the circuit to see what he was selling, to know what books you should put up. And you could reference it a lot of times too. So what
you want to look at it?
I was going to do this before we get into this, but that's all right.
Okay, I'll save this for after.
But I was going to do, because a couple people asked, like, what are you looking for at this con? So Pete did this little graphic called On the Hunt. And I decided to just go through, it's not 3 or 5 or whatever, but it's kind of like what a dollar bin. Maybe I'm going to try to grab a couple of these.
Why'd you save it this way? You need to save it as a PNG, and then it doesn't have a white background.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I'll teach you later. I was literally just trying to do this as fast as possible, but whatever.
I know.
Well, first off, if you guys didn't watch the show that me and Eric Hurd did about the Spidey UPC codes, check it out. It's called, what is it called? I don't even know the
Back
name.
Issues.
Yeah, Back Issues. Check it out. We did it on Saturday. You can check the link below. But this Sergeant Fury, now, as soon as we did the show, all of a sudden, 2 days later, Eric sent me a picture. He goes, look what I got for under $5. So I'm going to go and try to look for this specific book, 153, but with the Spider-Man. This is just something fun to hunt when I'm in the dollar.
Yeah. You need scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
This is kind of a book that I'm really trying to secure a couple more copies of. I don't have a lot of these copies. I didn't put anything on the list that I have a ton of copies of. I have one. The silver's really hard on this because every little ding and everything shows it.
Yeah, even this picture you have has dings.
Yeah. What number is it again? Is it
25?
25. I just know it from the cover because I've been hunting it ever since my son was like, Metal Sonic, Dad. And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, Robot Sonic. And I'm like, no, I don't know Robot Sonic. Like, Sonic's not a robot. What are you talking about? He's like, pull up the Sonics on the internet. What's his real name? I think his real first name was Machina Sonic, I think, but they refer to him as Metal Sonic now. And this is his first
maybe?
Mecha.
And I think Pete did this on what did you do this on a dollar bin?
Yeah, I did this on a dollar bin just in case you can find it because it's not just metal. It's not just the Metal Sonic. You got another first in here too.
Well, that's why I'm going after it. Is it the girlfriend?
Yeah, Amy Rose, the self-proclaimed girlfriend of Sonic.
My kids don't talk about the girlfriend; they talk about Metal Sonic. So I mean, I'll grab these. Dude,
you got 2 spots in here.
I don't think it's going to be really tough to fill. I saw you had in dollar bin, but like I would grab it out of the dollar bin in any condition. But I'm trying to look for because of that silver border. I don't even mind a couple ticks in it, but I think it's just a hard book to get anyway. So anything under $20, probably if I get a couple for 10 or whatever, I'll probably pull these out for that. But anything under 20, it's kind of in my under 20 I'm searching for.
Yeah, hey, sometimes with $1, it may not be in the dollar bin, but it's just a book that people might not be aware of that they should look for.
Hold on, I'll go back. It's not a Whitman variant. It's the actual. So they started using that Spider-Man logo. It's a
direct edition.
30-minute thing on it. What?
The direct edition, right?
Yeah, the direct edition. For the direct edition. The Sergeant Fury, though, finding the newsstand at the time, because newsstands were higher printed at the time, is pretty easy. But to find it direct with the Spider logo, it's probably the first run of those books with that Spider logo for the direct edition. It's the hardest one to find. It's really super hard to find. It's tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Again, if you don't know what he's talking about, watch the Back Issues episode.
Yeah, watch Back Issues. We go over a little bit harder in that one. Now, this is a book. This is my quote unquote grail. This is the book I always. So I have one. This is a mini series Yellow Claw. I have one. I have 3. I have 4. I don't have 2. And I saw 2 in Baltimore 8 years ago. And the book was roughly, well, you know what? That's not true. It was a 2.0. Well, it was probably maybe a 3, but it presented like a 2. And I want it around a 4, okay? Like 4-ish, 3-ish, but I want a better presentability for it. And I don't want to pay over 3. At the time, I only wanted to pay $100. The only one I could find was that. Since I have not found it in the condition.
What did they want for that one that you passed on?
Yeah, I probably would have taken that one now. But I'm almost about to give up on this and just go for either go higher grade, redo them all and just go higher grade for all of them, or I don't know. because I'm really having a tough time finding this in the condition I want it. So, but this is the one I keep looking around for. Like this is like when I finally see it on the wall one day, I'm just gonna go, yep, buy it. But Yellow Claw #2, and yes, these books are fucked up.
Anyone else hunt their grails in like the 2.5 range because that's what they can afford? Like their Fantastic Four 48s and their.
I just try to get it. And it's not usually how I do it. I just try to get them in, like if they're related to each other, in the same grade. So like for this, I want the whole series around the 4.0 because I've got 3 4.0s already.
I know exactly what you're saying because
it sounds like some weird obsessive compulsive thing.
Yeah, it's just you gotta want them together.
It's kind of fun. It just gives you something to do when you're like just done with digging and you're like looking around or whatever. Like I know when I find this book, I'm going to be really excited, and nobody gives a shit about it. Yeah. So like,
no, I think my Fantastic Four 48, I think it's a 3.5. My 49 is a 4.5, and my 50 is a 4. But that's what I with Mark was saying. They're like in that same range. Yeah. They go together.
Low grade is better than no grade. I don't always do that. Usually in Silver Age, I try to get that I like 6s. I like 6.0s in this stuff. But considering I could find 2 of these in the 4 or 5-ish range, I probably not gonna go as high as 6 on them. And then so like for my dollar digging, something that I'm still trying to get, and you can still find these. I actually had an argument with Sean today about this because we were talking about something else, and he had said like, well, what are you? I told him about the concept because he used to read, like we both would together read what's his name's stuff, Elvine's, and but he was like, so what are you gonna do? And I talked to Brian Smith.
Elvine, I hear LL Bean.
Elvine. You should check him out on IG. He actually does good sales too. Like he has claim sales that are pretty good. But I was talking about this with Brian Smith, and he's like, "You love this Justice League Dark. You should probably do it." And then I talked to Sean, and he was like, "Yeah, well, why would you do this?" And then we started getting into it, and I changed up some of the books in it. But then he's like, "You can't find this." I was like, "I find this New 52 one." I was like, "I just found one of these for like 3 weeks ago. What are you talking about?" I found it out.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still find them out there. You can find them in dollars. And then
Ryan Sook, I think, did that cover too.
So the Batman 12, the Brave and the Bold. Batman number 12, the Brave and the. I'm sorry, were you guys saying something?
Oh yeah, we're just going to the cover.
I was just saying there's a red background second print too.
Yeah, so what I was saying. So I'm still going for these. So these are like the character. I wanted to do one character for you guys that I'm still kind of digging through and grabbing because I don't think the ship sailed on them yet, and Justice League kind of fits in that mold.
I still think a Guillermo del Toro movie, had they made this, would have been awesome.
Oh yeah,
that would have been awesome if they would have done it. But fingers
Joe,
crossed.
We're gonna get there, buddy. All right, so Batman number 12. This is like, this is actually Brian was like Zatanna covers. I was like, motherfucker, I'm not doing Hughes Zatanna covers. He's like, no, the cartoon one. And I was like, oh, 12. He's like, yeah, with the thing. It's actually a pretty good book if you can find it. Like, pretty good book. It gets overlooked a lot. Hellblazer, Death and Cigarettes. That's at the end of that like run. So it's like 185. It's like not even the last 20. I think it's like the last 16 books. So anywhere in that Death and Cigarettes like run, which is like 180.
Is it still Vertigo then?
Yep, still Vertigo. It's the end of the Vertigo Hellblazer run. It's 183, I think, through 206.
Yeah, because then it shifted over to Constantine, right?
Yeah.
Which you can find now.
Yeah.
Doorway to Nightmare, which is Xanadu, but
Madame Xanadu.
This is one that gets overlooked a lot. But she's like,
Sean Connery.
She's like Crypt Keeper of like the Justice League. And I have a feeling that book is not good. It's starting to pick up, but I have a feeling it's not going to. Yeah, but Joe, I'm trying to find cheaper books too. So you might be able to pick that one up. That might be a little bit more of the $5 bin, but like you still probably can pick up a couple of copies of that. Death and Cigarettes, you can. I'm not saying these are easy to find, but like you can still find these books. By the way, if you get that Brave and the Bold, like that, like you can get a pretty penny for that book. Like $80 pretty penny for that book.
Really?
So
what?
Yeah. Super.
Is it cover? Or is there something in it?
No. Yeah, it's just the book.
Like some of those like the kid books, they're just.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get it in good grade to get that amount of money for it, but like, Okay, good luck. Yeah, Joe. Yes, you're right. It's going to be tough finding it. Yes, you're 100% right. But that doesn't mean you just leave it behind if you can find it for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. You got to go and find it, though. I mean, that's what we dig for. Real diggers dig. Other ones just sell videotapes.
All DC horror stuff of pretty much all DC horror stuff of pretty much any age is tough to find in good condition, really.
Oh,
yeah.
That's also very fair.
DC horror, I feel like gets beat to death.
It is tough. It's tough. It's tough, but you know what? Like sometimes when they're like going through and they're just passing, especially with DC having lows and people always knocking it, sometimes you can find people just put stuff up and it's not in the right place. And you get to snag one. Swamp Thing. This is, I think Joe was talking about 49. This is the one in the middle. I mean, I probably have got, I said that there's not one that I get a stack of, but I have a stack of the 50th, the anniversary issue. But this 3-part set, 49, 50, and then the annual is becoming more popular.
First.
Yeah, it's the first. Well, yeah, it's the first naming appearance of them, right?
Well, not named. They work together.
Unnamed.
They're not named.
Unnamed, yes.
Yeah, but they work together like as a
team.
Kind of thing.
It's them it's the team on the cover. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's obvious if you can only take one of these home, you're taking home 50, correct? We're agreeing on that. We're all taking 50.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If you count as first appearance, quote unquote, a lot of people put 49. I don't know. I say if you can get both, get both. But yeah, I think 50. To me, 50 has always been the more, I guess, iconic. I don't know if that's the right word for it.
Yeah, because you get them on the cover.
Yeah, you got the cover. So
I've been talking to a lot of people, and you've heard me say this repeatedly here. Like I think people, especially all the people that came in during the pandemic, are getting smarter now. And before the pandemic, 50 was the book. It was the book. And I think we're going to see that. We're not going to see as much of an influence of apps or content creators. I think people are going to start going back and to what the standard bearers were. And I think that's where 50 is going to end up panning out. But that doesn't, look, Joe is right. 50's it. But I do think that 49 and 51 still have their place. The annual, I mean, it's not the same as 50.
Yeah.
Hey, all I say is just know what you are buying. I mean, it doesn't
a lot of them show up earlier in the same run. A lot of them show up individually first, right?
Yeah, individually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was going to do Dead Man, but when I was talking about it, I didn't want to go that high because I am looking for a 7.0 of Dead Man.
Yeah, that can get pricey these days.
Yeah. I just want to do something. It is good. You see more people getting after it. There was, Wrightson, and Adams, Adams did some. Actually, some of Adams' best work. I know everybody always
one of my favorites. Don't skip over Nick Carty.
What I knew.
You said Wrightson and Adams.
Oh, sorry. I was going to finish off the Adams thing. Then I'd get sorry. And Carty. Right. Oh, all right. Hey,
that's all right.
What I'm going to say though is I know a lot of people talk about the Green Arrow stuff, but when you think I always think Dead Man is some of Adams' better work. That's his best work in my opinion.
House of Mystery with both him and Wrightson covers a lot. So it's been one of my favorite runs.
Yeah, I mean the one thing you could say about him was he was talented. That's the one thing you can't deny. All right, so Pete, do we have that list real quickly of who's there? Maybe Kyle will tell me how great the artist list is on this one.
Well, I clicked on what is a celebrity guest.
I was already looking at it. It's
This is celebrities, but
well, I just clicked on when I
Googled. Where are the
comic creators?
I
don't see them. Where are they?
Why is there a baby as the celebrity? Aaron, something. Go back to that. Cross off that. Aaron, what is that?
Oh, he must be the baby who played Superman. I was the baby who was Superman coming out of the thing.
What we're doing? Oh my God! Tell me that Silverstone. Tell me that Silverstone is Batgirl. Please go down one.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, Silverstone.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed now.
I don't know who this guy is.
You're impressed that actors that can't get work show up at cons.
There you go. Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Silverstone.
Doctor Who. Yeah. I'm the only one who knows the anime voice actors.
Come on, it's Wesley.
I know it's a bummer he canceled.
Oh, he did. Oh, that's. Oh, I see it now. I was like, he did, and then I looked at the picture.
This is gonna be like the guy that plays Colossus.
Oh, you got the Rancor Keeper there too, Mark.
Machete.
Yeah, Machete is coming, man.
Yeah, they're running parallels on me. I can't shake them. Sorry, man.
Dude, Freddie Prinze Jr. sold.
No, absolutely not.
Get some Kanan. Get some
Come on,
Kanan stuff
Kanan.
signed.
Dude,
Kanan.
no, he doesn't want to sign Star Wars stuff because all adult Star Wars fans are a bunch of big fucking
He'll
babies.
sign what I bring him to sign.
Wow,
for
what about
$40.
Non? I didn't even know Non was still alive.
I
We
didn't think he was
interviewed
gonna get
him
out. Huh?
when I was on Absolute Geek. We interviewed him.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah,
Oh yeah.
his fish gets bigger every time he tells the story.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Dude, he got into some crazy like JFK conspiracy stuff that he said he was a part of, and
Who?
like Jack
Jack
O'Halloran.
Oh, really? Him?
If you can go to Absolute Geek and find that interview that we did with him, it was insane.
If
We did
you,
get
if you remember which one it is, we'll put it in the link below so people can check it out.
I'm trying to remember which one it was, but if you can find it's crazy.
We'll go searching.
Who's Adam
No,
Cole?
Jessica Jones.
That's all right.
Kate Cassidy.
Nuclear.
Who
Oh,
is
I
she?
did have Katie Cassidy. Oh yeah, the
She was on Arrow
Nuclear Man.
And Supernatural.
and Supernatural for one season before she
What
was
do you do?
Yeah,
replaced
the
by.
dude from Reacher.
Who's that guy?
He was in Reacher. I don't know what else he's been.
Got a
in,
lot
but-
of Doctor Who's.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see at least two.
What do you mean two? What other Doctor?
Dude,
Who's?
that's
And the guy right there in the
Yeah,
second from the right, and he a Doctor Who.
Which guy?
The guy next to Reacher.
Oh no, that's Jimmy Olsen. That's not Matt Smith. You're thinking Matt Smith.
Oh,
This is
Pete's boyfriend crush is in this one.
Who? MJF.
Maxwell, Jacob. whatever
He's
his
better
name is.
than you, and he knows it.
Definitely not better than me.
He's funny. He's a good heel. He is a good heel.
Who's Ruby Show? Who's that? Who are any of these people?
So
She was Ruby Riott in WWE, and then she went to AEW because they let her go. She's part of the Riot Squad.
Who's the other Robbie guy? None of these people I know.
And Shaq.
Who's this guy?
He does
Dude, they
those,
got the heat there,
those commercials with the girl from Big Bang Theory. I think she's his dad.
Oh, this is the guy that tries to sell you on the little hotels.com.
Maybe. You can always get Skeet Ulrich.
I'm all right.
dude, they got
Why do they have so
Scream
many
there.
original Scream members here? Can you get her to sign a copy of your Hustle and Flow DVD?
Who is she?
She was the Hustle
Oh,
and
she's
Flow.
a prostitute. That's probably good. Her voice is hard.
That's the only thing I
I
can think
knew
of.
a chick that was on Hard Times that had the same voice, so she did a great job acting.
All right. Well, those are the celebrities. Oh, look, you get Jamie Kennedy.
No,
Yeah,
bro, I'm all right. I'm at
You're
home. I
missing
mean,
Freddie Stroma though.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker.
yeah, we get
Come
that
on.
guy. That's probably one of the
Vigilante.
bigger ones. And we get Egon. We get Egon too. Right there, Egon. He
What's
lives
Egon?
he lives like 10 minutes that way
What are you
now.
talking about, Egon?
Egon, Ethan Page, Egon. He lives
Oh, I'm
He's
thinking of
Michigan.
Ghostbusters Egon. I'm like, Harold Ramis is dead, man.
he's right down the road. He lives in Milford. It's nice.
Oh,
Freddie.
is he on AEW? So wait,
Hey,
they've
I'm gonna
got the
play the
baby,
Ram-
and they've got who's this
He's
kid?
dead. Did he die?
It's not Christopher Reeve. It's whoever Damian McClawhorn is.
Bro, we're having trouble. All right, go to the Comic-Con, guys. We're Alicia Silverstone. That's about it.
All right.
And Egon
Weird
Page.
request a guest.
No, because the lady that does the guesting, she's not there anymore. We
There was
already
a
tried.
button. I'm just saying in the thing. I saw it as a button. It was an option.
Yeah, but she's not there. All right, keep going. Ooh, I don't know any of these.
I think she
She
owns
does
a shop in Philly that she did that Ironheart cover.
I think she does like Red Sonja and stuff too.
Oh,
or
cool.
something. You got Amanda Connor. So Palmiotti's probably going to be there.
Horseman's
Yeah.
been here like 20 times.
Hey, Dan Parent.
Yeah. Mm,
Well, David
Yeah.
Walker canceled.
mm.
I
Who's
see why.
Ilan
Shaken.
Goober? Yeah, he's been out here a lot though. Howard's been out here a lot. He like in this Midwest region.
Mm.
Jamie Tyndale's pretty good.
Afu? Who's Afu?
Jamie Tyndale.
Oh, White Widow.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's been here a couple times too. Like, I mean, not a couple, but a bunch. Go back up. There's somebody named Afu.
What?
I don't know. Planet Comics is this guy right here. What's this guy's name?
Oh no, he's talking at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, her?
Yes.
She's cool. All right, I'll go say hi to her. See what her story is. Who's that?
Katie Cook.
Oh, that's Katie Cook. She's cool. Drives ponies.
He's a nice dude. We did him on 3CM, 3 Comic Monty. We talked to Tikoi. He's a nice guy. Oh, you can get Sozo.
Who?
Well, Micah Sozo, but the covers are signed Sozo Micah. We showed in the Guma, the second cover.
Oh, okay. JJ keeps jumping.
He did those Catwoman variants that everybody started going crazy for recently, like the 1 in 25 Catwomans.
Okay.
Marcus still don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't jack off to comic book covers, so I don't really care.
You don't have to jack off to sell a comic book for money.
Wow.
Bisley.
It's not enough to get me there. You know what I mean? If I live there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to pay, so.
Even if I got a free ticket, I probably wouldn't go.
Well, yeah, but all my friends in there are cool anyway.
Like, you can look up our Phoenix Fan Fusion list, and it's nothing worth going to either.
Can we look up the Astronomicon list? Go look up that Astronomicon list.
You want me to go back for Astronomicon now?
Yeah, I do, because look compared to Astronomicon.
You want to remember when?
I got it right here. I got it right here, as a matter of fact, I think. Kyle, I should send you this.
Well, I don't want you guys seeing me doing Google searches.
Corey Taylor, Judge Reinhardt, Nick Castle,
no, Judge Reinhardt,
Marie Combs, Kevin Nash, X-Pac, Bill Mosley, Peter Dante. Peter Dante just smoked weed all day, every day, all day. I mean, like this right away. Danhausen, Scott Taylor Compton. I don't even know who that is. The Steiner brothers, Godfather. These are just better guests all around. And a ticket for this. I don't even know who. The Twisted guy.
So you don't have to be looking at your crotch while you're telling people.
Yeah, that's what I grabbed my crotch. All right. See, this guy was very popular.
It really is Judge Reynolds.
Well, yeah, Corey Taylor.
Fast food. He dressed up in the pirate fast food thing.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
We're with Spicoli.
When you leave here, you're a representative.
Customer's an asshole.
Yeah.
That wasn't Spicoli, JJ.
No, I said, where was Spicoli?
Spicoli he's off in some third world country fighting some war to make a documentary.
I think it's Daniel Harris.
Trying to bang actresses a third of his age.
Love her. People love her, dude. Like, love her.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
I don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween, so I don't know who that is.
All right, who's next? Holly Combs, people like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember who the Charm guy was.
This dude always makes me think of, was it Sleepwalkers? Where they're like cat werewolves? That's what I always think of this guy from. Kevin Nash was there.
Everyone was there. He was pretty popular. He was nice. He's good.
X-Pac wasn't?
X-Pac was funny. X-Pac actually
okay.
Yeah, he doesn't look like either of those pictures anymore. But he was really good. He was super good. Dude, this guy, I swear to God, walk outside. This dude was like hitting people's bongs and like just hitting fatties. He was hitting fatties all day long, and then you'd see him come out the back every time. If you went to the pisser, there's way
needle dick.
Yeah, dude, all he was. And then who was it? Who was next to him? So one of the guys next to him goes, Peter David, or Peter Dante. Dude only got 2 brain cells. One's always high, and the other one can only say hi. That was the end of that
How are
shit.
these? How are these better guess? I don't know any of these people.
What?
Who's Richard Brake? Like,
I don't know
Like,
who
oh, these
that
are
is.
people.
He
That
was
better.
the Night King.
Oh, okay.
He was there early and often.
So he was in one scene and got killed by Ari.
Right. I mean, but
I
dude,
think wasn't he? I thought he was the original. Well, not the original. I thought he was the Joe Chill character in the Christian Bale movies.
He was in a Kingsman for like 2 seconds.
One member of
that's
of
the guy.
Broken Lizard.
That's the guy that was making fun of Peter Dante. He was saying he only has 2 brain cells. One's high all the time. The other just says hi. I don't know who that is.
The original Sabretooth.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He used to be a wrestler, I think.
Hey, JJ, the tickets for this were like $30 to get into. Motor City's like $90 to get into. You're
Really?
telling me that
Jesus.
the list over at Motor City's much better than this?
not for $90.
Yeah, the Steiner
Where'd you get the
brothers, they never
Steiners?
got off their phones. At least
They never got off their
never get off
phone.
their
Hell yeah.
The Terrifier.
The Godfather was amazing. Every day he came as Papa Shango one day. He came as the Godfather the other day. He came as somebody else. Like all 3 days, he different outfit. I mean, he was ripped to roar.
Oh yeah, going back to the Broken Lizard guy. Robin.
Yeah. Joe
There you go.
Rubenstein
There
came in
you go.
fucking hot.
Out of nowhere.
He's hilarious. No, Joe Rubenstein's got the sign going, yes, I'm the one who first
I created Wolverine.
created Gambit. I should have taken a fucking picture.
You
On a
had it in
piece
the
of
video.
white paper, a piece of white paper. Joe rolls up and it with suitcases, throws them down. Jason Moore's there, and Jason's like, "Hey, Joe." He's like, fucking. The first thing he does, Joe writes, "I created Gambit, and yes, I was the one who wrote the Wolverine book." Rips it off, sticks it on a post with a piece of fucking paper.
Didn't you have that in your video? I could have sworn you
I
walked
might
around.
have had it.
I think
Yeah,
you
it's
might have
just
had that.
paper there. Okay.
That's awesome.
Dude, amazing. McCarty was there telling shitty stories because he's a
What
bum.
about did you go see the Gremlins guy?
No.
No.
Dude, they should have had Howie
Opportunity missed.
Mandel there too. Since
There
he
was a
the
lot of
first big
fat
one.
white chicks squashed into shit they shouldn't be wearing, trying to get Darren McCarty signatures. Tom Cook was there. I didn't say hi to him. I probably should have. But he like left all the time and came back. Arthur Sudan, who we've heard now, I forgot about that, but he was very nice to me. We had wonderful chat. He was
Bring a
asking
hoodie
me
in that picture.
Hey,
Looks
love
like
the
it.
fuck that we're in.
that.
Love the fuck that we're in.
Dirk usually dresses up. He didn't for some reason. Yeah. I don't know who the lead Ashley. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who it is. That's why I'm pausing.
Jason Moore's always everywhere, so but he's cool to see all the time.
Blaze, you're dead, homie.
Actually, that's Jason Moore right there. The Cad Bane. That's who did that. This.
Oh, they did the Cad Bane behind you.
That's him. Right there. Like a badass Cad Bane.
Nice.
That's him.
That is a nice Cad Bane.
Yeah, that's Jason Moore. But he did stuff like, around not
Yeah,
Carl,
and then we had the who couldn't make. I mean, Scott Hall unfortunately passed. He couldn't make it.
Passed away.
The other Super Trooper guy,
Animated.
Broken Lizard guy, didn't make it,
Gadget
and neither did the girl from Stripes.
unexpected injury.
Unexpected injury. Sounds bad.
Well, at least it wasn't an expected injury.
Yeah. I really don't want to go to this con and take a
I don't even know who she is.
He twisted her ankle. She didn't have to do it.
No, she
Where the
probably
fuck,
rolled up.
Michigan?
Kyle, she probably rolled up and the concert was going on because they had a concert right. Blaze had this concert next door, and the fucking place was just rolling. Like, dude, you couldn't even the expressway was right there, and even all the traffic on 96 wasn't taking this. It was just a mushroom cloud of fucking weed and Fago, bro. It was fucking amazing. It really was a fun time. I mean, honestly, you couldn't have asked for nicer people. And those guys, to their credit, the Twisted guys and whoever else was there, they really are comic book fans, and they're really like. There's a lot of people
comic book fans.
There's a lot of people there that are on the list that were like toy and comic book fans. So like, I'd rather have fuckers there than fucking William Shatner. I went to space. Yeah.
Dude, he's like 95 years old.
Yeah.
You got one kicking 95-year-old? I'm kicking 95-year-old. I don't give a shit. No, actually, I've met him before. He's actually pretty funny and nice. To be honest with you, I shouldn't say him. I wouldn't kick him. He's actually nice. And he plays up he's full of himself a lot too, which is kind of funny. So. I wouldn't pay. You wouldn't pay to get in to see either of those groups. Well, good thing, Wookie. I don't pay to see either of them either. You know, I mean, who would you see? Like, what's the one sell that you'd see? I could pull up the Great Lakes Comic Con where they had Shooter and Larry Houston. That was the cheapest show out of all of them. I think it was $10 to get in. They had Shooter, Houston. Who else was there? I can't remember who else was there, but that was a hell of a show.
Like now, who I would pay for to go see?
No. Hold on. Let me try to pull up this show. Yeah, I mean, who'd you pay to go in to see? I mean, I haven't paid for a con in 15 years, so I don't know.
Maybe that skews your view a little bit then.
Well, it depends. I don't want to pay to wait in line, so I'm not paying nobody.
I don't pay. I just go see people, so I don't give a shit. Like, you know, I
don't like lines.
People, as long as I don't get a phone call, the little short guys show up all the time, follow me around everywhere. I don't care.
That's the short guy.
Broken ass nose shorty. All right.
I don't like lines.
Raphael Albuquerque again.
What's that?
I would pay to go to a con that had Raphael Albuquerque.
Oh yeah, for sure. I guess maybe I'd probably
doesn't speak a lick of English though. He has a translator.
Does he?
It's a translator.
Yeah. So he talks to the translator. The translator talks to him and comes back. Like I think I told the story here before, but I argued with Albuquerque because I wanted him to sign. I think it was like my. Batman.
Who don't you argue with?
I'm about to say, how do you go to all these cons and argue with?
Wait, were you arguing with him or were you arguing with the translator?
Oh, I guess the translator. Because I
translator's probably like translating it all nicely back to the con.
I said, "Would you sign this?" And they go back and forth, and he goes, "No, he won't sign it." And I was like, "Why not?" So they talk again. He goes, "He didn't do the book." I said, "His goddamn name is on the cover."
Were you at a bar and he was like, "He doesn't like you." I don't like you
either.
And then they talked back and forth again, and he pointed at his name and he goes, "Oh, okay." And he fucking signed it.
Really?
Yeah.
You have names on it. Oh, that book.
You have the stories that I just don't understand. I don't understand your stories at all. You get in fights with everybody. How do people said you hate Neil like they said me? I said one thing about Neil Adams. They want to kill me. You get in fights with all the nicest of people. I've never heard anybody say a bad word about Elvis. I've heard only great stories about what's his name from Army of Darkness. You're screaming at Bruce Campbell saying, "Fuck you, bitch! I pay you money." Like, I've never heard some shit like that. I don't get it.
Paying funny guy and sign it.
You're gonna sign it. You're gonna like it.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So for Great Lakes Comic Con last year, this is the cheapest ticket out of all of it. It had Shooter. It had.
Still go back over this.
Yeah, why are we going over another con?
Asking what people
last year.
Had Lexi.
I think we got to save this box break for next week.
Yeah. Fucking 2012.
No, this was this year. It was like it was in February. Get the chair.
Well, back in January of 1998, there was a really great con.
3 months ago. What are you talking about?
I got in for free.
What's that? Anyways, I still think it was a better one. Shatner made a great album. Con attendee tier list. Yeah, that might work. Send the con to go into.
That'd be a long argument. You have to go through the entire list to rank it.
I was looking here, man. There's going to be another Supernatural Con.
Yeah.
Wait, Supernatural?
Oh, they have those
show
all the
or
time.
just
They don't have those all
Supernatural
the
in
time.
general?
Yeah. So the early bird price. Guess what the early bird price is for the Supernatural Con?
Is it for that show specifically, or just all horror type stuff?
It's just the cast of Supernatural.
Okay.
$25.
No. It's really
100.
expensive. And you want to know why? You want to know why I know? Because I know the guys that did the remake of the car, and they were charging like $80 just for you to take a picture of the fucking car. So I'm saying early bird is $75, $65. Bob?
I'm gonna say 85.
Gold
$1.
standard gold, $1,084.
Okay. What's
First row gold, $1,850.
$18.50?
What does that mean? What is standard gold?
Yeah, what do you get for that?
$1,850.
I have to pay him in gold standard. I have to pay him in gold
And that
nuggets
does not
instead of
include
money.
It does not include photo ops or any autographs.
It does not include any of that?
What's
No.
the general admin cost to get in there?
It's to be first row of the panel, right?
Yeah.
Assume. That's what
That's
they mean by
kinda-
first row.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Buy tickets.
Dude,
I-
Supernatural fans are a little out
Yeah,
there
there's-
sometimes.
Hey, I like
mean,
Supernatural. I'm not paying.
I like it too.
$1,800
I
like
watched
a
all-
short front.
I watched 15 seasons worth of it. I like the show,
Dude,
but
I
I'm
just
not that
started
crazy to
watching
pay
it
that much
again.
money.
I just started it from the beginning.
You got a ways to go.
Early stuff was pretty good.
All right, I gotta say, I was looking at C2E2. I might actually go this year. They got a list.
Yeah, good.
You got Cates, Hickman, Foley.
Why the hell Stick's talking about Gallagher? I don't think you're getting the same effect from the Supernatural crowd. There's no watermelon smashing.
What the hell?
I don't think
You don't
Misha
know that.
Collins is coming out and smashing a
Watermelon.
You're not getting a
Maybe.
Castiel smashing a watermelon.
Well, the one guy does what Walker Texas Ranger remake. Maybe he'll like kick something.
Yeah. Padalecki?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I wonder what the good cons is. What's NickelCon? Dude, I've had great experiences in NickelCon before.
Is that
Sometimes they put
Nickelback
the-
con?
No,
Yeah.
it's Nickel.
Fans of Nickelback.
Oh my
What's the
God.
early bird price on that one? $5.
$5.
Nickel,
Or first row is $1.
You get
Maybe
all
not
the
as
signatures and photo ops you want.
Uh,
Maybe
celebrity
come
guest-
help clean your house.
Chad Kroger.
I
Use that money.
don't picking on Nickelback.
Where? Rick Flair. Oh, and William Shatner showing up to NickelCon. Same thing. The tickets are way cheaper to go there. Who they got for artists? Nobody.
I don't know, but we could discuss this another time. I
Oh,
think we've had the
We're
3 hour
just like
mark.
looking at our phones and who's going.
All right,
before.
I-
You're just looking down. We're just watching the top of your hat now.
That's what they do on MCM now. They just look at the internet anyways. We're just trying to drag.
Well, this isn't MCM.
Yeah, but they
It's a
show
whole-
you that.
motherfucker.
At least this is just you looking
Just
at your
throwing
phone.
shade.
We have a different 3 letters.
Does that con? Does the con come with free X body spray?
It would be nice if
All right,
it did.
thank you everybody for stuck around for us just bullshitting at the end.
Yeah,
I'll
we're gonna
have-
have to save the card break for another time. But
We're gonna have Star Wars on Sunday that I'm gonna have nothing to do with because I don't have time to put together. So good luck, boys. Kyle,
we
it's
can
great
do
to
it.
We had Matt last week, Kyle
I'm
this
blown
week.
away by these fucking Supernatural prices.
When you say
They get
$1,800, you get no photo ops or anything.
You get Sam and
So,
Dean and
so
you
you're
in a
telling me I could go
picture?
to the Disney Star Wars Hotel or Supernatural Con for the same
Or
you
the
have
front
to-
row of the Supernatural.
It's out of pocket. Now what you can do? Go ahead. Sam and Dean, Winchester.
If you get a picture of you, Sam, and Dean, it's $400.
Oh, 400. Whoa. I'm telling you, they had the car.
Actually,
You couldn't even get in the picture with the car. You could just take a picture of the car.
that's not that crazy because I
If
know
you want
there was a
Jen,
picture where you
Jared,
gotta pay
and
like
Misha
$300
Collins.
just to get a picture with one person sometimes.
Yeah.
No. You don't get a picture. You can take a picture on your phone, one picture on your phone for $80.
What if you do it without their permission? How are they going to stop you?
No, yeah, they did. No, like they would. They had a thing where they come up and whoop right in front of your.
I wonder if which one would be cheaper to go see, the Supernatural Con or Celebration, because the armor was on Supernatural. I think she goes to both cons.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
Okay. I really do have we got early morning load in tomorrow for the con. So everybody have a great rest of your week. Make sure you check out the rest of the shows. Obviously, thank you to Jedi Johnson. He is
make sure to come hang out on the internet with us for MCM.
What'd you say?
We're looking at more cons. It's coming to them.
Is that what they're gonna do? Thank you for Kyle coming over here to find out what type of content they're gonna do over on MCM on Saturdays. Thank you for JJ for coming on. Oh wait, aren't we?
We didn't get to his box. We got to do it.
We'll do that later.
Break a box later. Okay,
12:30.
We do it tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week or something. Or I don't think we have any plans.
All right, you best be.
We'll figure it out.
Kyle needs a GoPro to record his interactions with.
Yeah, bring your GoPro. Go record a bunch of stuff.
GoPro.
Get a body cam.
Most people are cool, but just once in a while, every story,
like 90% of the time.
Every story you have.
I guess I just have that award-winning personality.
So I got in an argument with the bathroom attendant
for that.
But like when you tell me I didn't do this book, your name's on the goddamn cover. Like you can't argue with me about it. Your name's on the cover.
Excuse me. There might be. You can say, "Excuse me." I think there's a language barrier here, ma'am, because his name is right here on the cover. So he absolutely did this cover. That's how you handle that. Not like, God damn it, you tell that some bitch's name's over here on the fucking cover. He signed his motherfucker. Here's my $5.
That doesn't make for a funny story later, though.
Right. Like all Kyle's stories are like,
hear a polite story.
What's that?
Nobody wants to hear a polite tale of just a little bit of an
dude, I want Kyle to break one time and go, God damn it, you've told this story 800 times into the 8 guys in front of me. I'm not paying for the same fucking story. We all know you slapped Bob Cage. Sure you did. All right, whatever. Give me a new story. I'm the paying customer. I'll take that.
Yeah, Jedi filmed a whole nother show while we were doing this. With that said, we'll see you guys later. Again, thanks, Kyle. Thanks, JJ, for stopping by.
Later.
Go check out the link. Go check out MCM this weekend.
Check all the stuff out.
Yeah.
See you later.